Welcome to another Saints game. All right, the kick is away. Saints get the ball first. They're trying by Tipton to the 10, 15, 20. He gets across the 30 to the 35. Push out of bounds out around the 37-yard line, man. Sorry it took me a while to come on. I was watching the Bengals blow it to the Jets. The Jets, I say. All right, Spencer Rattler, let's see what you can do, my brother. Let's get this win. First and 10. Saints have it at their own 37. Foster Moreau in motion. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler, he gets hit. He throws. And Rashid Shaheed holds on to it. And if you can't see, I got my Alvin Kamara jersey. Hopefully that brings you good luck. It's caught. Yep, Saints offensive line. Play call is Kellen Moore. Let's see. So we're starting Kelvin Banks at left tackle. He's a rookie. Left guard, Trevor Penning. Center, Luke Fortner. Right guard, Cesar Ruiz. And right tackle is Luis Fuaga. And our running back is Alvin Kamara. Our three receivers, Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, and Brandon Cooks. And our tight end is Juwan Johnson. All right, let's see where they put the ball at. All right, first and 10 for the Saints. It's going to be a handoff to Alvin Kamara right up the middle. Kamara gets like 5 or 6 yards on the play. It's going to be second down. All right, Saints are driving right now. I know it's the first drive of the game. Second and 5. Buccaneers defensive play caller is head coach Todd Bowles. So, yeah. And the defense hasn't really been that great, so let's keep that trend going. And I'll pull up the inactives that we can go over during commercial break, probably. All right, second and 5. Saints have it the Buccaneers 48. Chris Olave in motion. Rattler, quick throw to Olave. Chris Olave gets a terrible block attempt by Shaheed. That was a terrible block attempt by Shaheed. Straight terrible. It's going to be third and long now because that was a terrible block by Shaheed. Out in front, too. If he gets a good block there, he might get a first down and at least a 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2, but now it's going to be 3rd and 8. That was a terrible block attempt by Rashid Shaheed. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up for the Saints. Saints have it their own 49. Juwan Johnson goes out in motion. He goes back in motion to the other side. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Bucks bring a blitz. Rattler throws it. It's caught by Devon Vele for a first down. No flags, right? Just got to make sure. Yep, no penalty. First down for the Saints. Devon Vele, the second-year receiver who was drafted by the Broncos last year. On a third down, that's when we needed it most, and he came up clutch there. Good play call by Kellen Moore. I like that. First and 10 for the Saints. Saints have it at the Buccaneers 41. Spencer Rattler. Let's see. Juwan Johnson that's Johnson. He goes in motion. Play action. Rattler. He's going to take off with it. Rattler jukes inside. Did he fumble that ball? Please tell me he was down. I think he fumbled that ball. They're giving it to the Buccaneers. God damn it. He fumbled the ball. Why, Rattler? You do this all the time. The biggest problem that Rattler has is fumbling the ball. Rattler just fumbled the ball. They got punched out. This man just fumbled the ball. Rattler just freaking fumbled the ball. Are you serious, Rattler? The one thing you couldn't do in that situation was turn the ball over, and they just fumbled the ball. He just fumbled the ball. I don't care if it gets punched out. You got to keep that thing tucked at all times. This man just fumbled the ball. Are you kidding me, Rattler? That's disgusting. That was a disgusting act by Rattler. You don't fumble the ball. Whatever, let's go over some inactives. Buccaneers inactives, defensive lineman C.J. Brewer, safety Sebastian Castro, wide receiver Chris Godwin Jr., offensive guard Luke Haggard, running back Bucky Irving, outside linebacker Hassan Reddick, and cornerback Kendall Vildor are all inactive. Saints inactives are the safety Ugo Amadi, defensive tackle Christian Boyd, tight end Zaire Mitchell-Payton, Tackle, Xavier Truss. Defensive end, Jonah Williams. And cornerback, Rajon Wright. Everybody else is set to play. But Rattler, why did you fumble the ball, bruh? Why would you even run it if you knew you were going to fumble? Riley sucks, but the Bengals just lost to the freaking frauds. Huh? Who's Riley? Talking about Quincy Riley? And how are the Jets frauds? Because they won a game? I mean, I guess, but that doesn't really make them frauds. I mean, you said Quincy Riley? Quincy Riley hasn't played yet, so how could he suck? And even if he was playing, Quincy Riley doesn't suck. Quincy Riley got an interception last week. I thought he fumbled. No, Spencer Rattler fumbled. Spencer Rattler's the one that fumbled. Man, the Bengals gave up 23 points in that fourth quarter alone. If that's a thing. Oh my gosh, bruh. Come on, man. Can't fumble the ball, Rattler. Look, and I like Rattler, but his biggest problem is ball security. That's his 5th giveaway in the last 2 games. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers from their own 32. Can we get a turnover of our own? Baker under center. He takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Rashad White gets like 6 yards there. It's going to be 2nd down with the Buccaneers. Like, bruh. You can't fumble the ball, man. We were having a good drive. The Saints do this all the time. It looks like they're having a good drive, and they do idiotic stuff. Like fumbling the ball or missing a field goal or overthrowing someone. It makes no sense. 2nd and 5. Buccaneers have it at their own 37. Baker under center. It's a handoff. Rashad White, you had him in the backfield, but he picks up a 1st down. You had him in the backfield, but the defensive line, the entire defense literally just stopped. Like, they just stopped what they were doing just to look at the running back, and as soon as he started running, then that's when they went after him. Like, bro, what are y'all doing out there? Y'all are acting, bro, you're at home. You should not be playing like this. Why do all my teams have to suck every year, bro? Can I at least have a couple years where all my teams are good at the same time, or is that just forbidden? Like, bro, not even one of my teams are good right now. 1st and 10. Buccaneers have it at their own 46. Baker under center. Baker, we need to throw pick 6, okay? Please. Hands it off to Rashad White again, and the Saints actually tackle him for like maybe a 0-yard gain. I think that was pretty good. All right. It's going to be 2nd down. Oh my gosh. 2nd and 10 for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers have it their own 46. Baker maybe takes a snap. I think a flag came out. Yep, this is going to be false start on the Bucs. False start on the Buccaneers. That's what we needed. False start on Tristan Wirfs. Ron Torbert, referee, 16th season as official. False start on Tristan Wirfs. This will be 2nd down. 2nd and 15 for the Buccaneers. Come on, if we can't beat them, let's let the refs beat them. Second and 15 for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers have it their own 41. Saints defense showing blitz here. They kind of back off. Mayfield throws, and he misses Emeka Egbuka. Misses them completely. Never had a chance. Emeka Egbuka was open, too. He just completely missed them. It's going to be 3rd and 15 for the Buccaneers with 9:47 left in the first. Come on, defense. Don't give up no 3rd and 15, or I will not be happy. 9:47 left in the first. Josh Grizzard is the Buccaneers offensive coordinator for what that's worth. It's going to be 3rd and 15. From their own 41, Emeka Egbuka goes in motion. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Saints bring pressure, and they got him! They got the sack! No flags! 4th down. The defense got the sack. Chase Young and Justin Reed split the sack. It's going to be 4th down, and they actually brought some pressure. Finally, even Isaiah Stallbird was there. He's not the guy that got the sack, but he was even in the backfield. 4th down. Let's go. Okay, our offense turned the ball over, but hey, our defense got the stop. Let's see more of this. 4th and 26. Buccaneers going to punt. Ball's at their own 30. The punter is Riley Dixon. Returners are Sheet. All right, punt is away. That is an awkward-looking punt. It's a decent punt, I'll say. Shaheed fair catches it around the 29-28, and the Saints are going to get the ball back with the chance to redeem themselves. 8:59 left in the first. Spencer Rattler is warming up his hand. Just throwing ball. And, yeah. All right, so let's see the prediction. So let's see. Dad, he got Atlanta wrong, Bengals wrong, Patriots right, Eagles right, Bills right, Ravens right, 49ers. 49ers, they lost, right? Yeah, 49ers lost. And let's see, me. I got Dolphins right, Jets right, Browns wrong, Eagles right, Panthers wrong, Bears wrong, 49ers wrong. Let's see my mother. What to my mother? She got Dolphins right, Bengals wrong, Browns wrong, Eagles right, Bills right, Ravens right, 49ers wrong. All right. Let's go, Saints. Currently, the Buccaneers-Saints game is the only one going on. But let's go over the scores that happened earlier. Dolphins beat the Falcons 34-10, not surprising. Jets beat the Bengals 39-38. Sorry, Kyle. Patriots beat the Browns 32-13. Eagles beat the Giants 38-20. Bills beat the Panthers 40-9. Oof. Yeah. Ravens beat the Bears 30-16, and the Texans beat the 49ers 26-15. And on Thursday, we had the Chargers beat the Vikings 37-10. And the games that still have to happen today, we have Cowboys Broncos, Titans Colts, Packers Steelers, and tomorrow we got Commanders Chiefs. All right. Let's see here. Okay, the next week I think there's some good games going on. Come on, Saints. We have to win this one, man. Hold up. All right, 1st and 10. Saints have it at their own 28. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler's going to roll out to his left. Rattler, he's going to throw it short. Caught by Chris Olave. Gets a few yards there. It's going to be 2nd down. Dumps it off. All right. And then Olave just quickly went out of bounds. Second and 7 for the Saints. Saints have it at their own 31. All right, Devon Vele goes in motion. Hands it off to Kamara up the middle. Kamara, pretty good run. He's going to get like 6 yards there to make it like a 3rd and 1 situation. Football games. It's going to be 3rd down for the Saints. Football. Trying to see, what games what game's going to be the 12 o'clock game that I get next week. Colts Steelers. Okay. 3rd and 1. Spencer Rattler, he's going to take off. He dives for it. And I think he gets the first down. It was actually 3rd and 2. I think he got it. I think he got for it. He did keep possession. He didn't fumble this one. Yep, I think they're saying he got it. First down. So I hope he got it. Yep. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Come on, let's work our magic. 1st and 10. Saints have it at their own 38. It's going to be a handoff to Kamara, and Kamara's got solid blocking. And then, okay, he somehow kept going after he got hit at the line of scrimmage, and he gets it to about the 40. It's going to be 2nd down for the Saints coming up. Tackled by Levante David and Yaya Diaby. Alvin Kamara, scrimmage yards per game this season, or his first 8 seasons, 100.4 scrimmage yards per game. This season, though, only 66.4, which is his career low, which is unfortunate. 2nd and 8 for the Saints. Kamara so far has 3 rushes for 13 yards up to this point. Saints have it inside their own 39 with the 2nd and 8. Devon Vele in motion. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler's looking. Rattler's going to run. He maybe gets to the 40, but nothing much there. It's going to be 3rd down, tackled by Anthony Nelson. That's not what I wanted to. That's not what I wanted to see. I don't know if they're going to rule that a sack or not. Depends where they put the ball at. All right, so it is a sack. Okay, 3rd and 9. Saints have it inside their own 39. All right, Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler, he's going to roll out. Rattler throws. It's caught by Shaheed, and I think he got enough for the first down. He was pushed out of bounds by Levante David, and yep, he picked up a first down on that 3rd and 9. Okay, I like how we're converting 3rd and longs. It will be helpful if we don't get the 3rd and long, but hey, if we convert them, I'm all good with it. 1st and 10 coming up for the Saints. Shaheed reached out for it too. All right, Brandon Cooks is in the huddle, so that's nice. 1st and 10. Saints have it at their own 49-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Chris Olave goes in motion to the backfield and then goes back out left. Rattler takes a snap. Rattler's looking. Rattler's going to throw, and it's caught over the middle by Juwan Johnson, who actually brings it in for a first down. Jim says 27-10. Aints will lose. His name should be rattled. I mean, hey, they're playing pretty good right now. Other than that fumble early on, Saints are driving. Well, to be fair, the Saints always have good drives in this all out. But okay, I have the Saints winning 33-27, and I think Baker will be baked. Rattler under pressure too a little bit. Juwan Johnson actually caught a ball, and he didn't fumble this one. 1st and 10. Current drive for the Saints. 7 plays for 32 yards. 1st and 10. Saints have it. The Buccaneers 41. Olave in motion. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler's looking. Rattler's going to dump it off. It is caught by Devin Neal. Gets about 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd down for the Saints. He gets tackled by Levante David. It's going to be 2nd down. My second favorite NFL team, the Bucks. So go Bucks. 2nd and 8. Devin Neal, 5'11", 213. He was the 184th pick in this past draft. 2nd and 8 for the Saints at the Buccaneers 39. Rattler under center. Takes a snap. Play action. Rattler's looking. Rattler's going to roll out, and he's going to get sacked around the 50. Yep, the Saints doing what the Saints usually do. Got sacked by Dennis. But you can cheer for the Saints. Obviously, I'm cheering for the Saints. It's 3rd down. Rattler got sacked. That's what the Saints do. Have good drives just to do stuff like that. Maybe the Saints can convert this one as well. And they've converted 3rd downs earlier. We'll see if they can do it again. Sacked by Dennis. Servio Dennis, I think his name is out. 3rd down for the Saints. 3rd and it's 1st and 18. No, that's not right. Saints have it. The Buccaneers 49. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler's going to throw. Dumps it off. Caught by Devin Neal, who gets it to like the 41. It's going to be 4th down, and I doubt this is field goal range for Blake Groupie. So maybe you can like pin the Bucs deep. And that's your best hope is to pin the Bucs deep. Kai Kroger out here to punt the ball. The returner is Cameron Johnson. How much Cameron Johnsons are there on the punt? All right, 4th and 10. Kyle Kroger out here to punt the ball. The ball is inside the Buccaneers 42. Okay, the punt is away. Clean blocking over there. Fair caught around the 7. So, okay, defense has some room. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, so Buccaneers Saints still scoreless. Cowboys Broncos scoreless. And Titans Colts are scoreless. Those are the only 3 games that are going on right now. All right. All right. I mean, so far, like to recap that drive for the Saints do what they usually do. They look like they're about to have a promising drive, and then they just something bad goes wrong. Like something goes wrong. It's like that can't be happening. Okay, if the Saints are gonna win this game, they gotta like keep moving. Like just because you get to the Buccaneers side of the field does not mean that you give up on the entire drive. And I don't know why they keep doing that. Like I mean, you saw it was like what 2nd down at like the 41-yard line of Tampa Bay, and then Rattler took a sack. So it's like you can't be doing stuff like that. That's going to get you in trouble each and every time. So if we can avoid those type of mistakes, and if Rattler can like hang on to the ball, because obviously you fumbled the ball in the first possession. If we can just get some green grass, if we can just keep moving, I think we'll be all right. I do think we'll be all right. We are 1-6, so I'm used to pain at this point. Plus, my LSU boys got obliterated last night. So yeah, that was pretty freaking depressing. But yeah, man, I mean, Saints, let's see if they can march on and win game. See if the Saints can actually go marching in. I mean, you're at home, so hopefully you have the home crowd behind you. And yeah, and Bo Nix threw an interception. Bo Nix turned into Bo Picks right there. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, I mean, hopefully the Saints defense can lock in. I mean, they had a good possession last time, but we need these turnovers, man, to happen fast. We need these turnovers to happen. Yep, there's Baker Mayfield. Yeah, he's good. Baker Mayfield this season, first 6 games, 12 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a 108.5 pass rating. Last week, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and had a season low pass rating. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers at their own 8-yard line. Mayfield is under center. All right, Lonnie Taylor kind of backs up. Saints showing pressure. It's going to be a handoff to Rachaad White, who only gets to like the 10-yard line. Tez Johnson and Lonnie Taylor were getting into it a little bit. It's going to be 2nd down for the Buccaneers coming up. He was tackled by Justin Reed and Demario Davis. Saints defensive coordinator is Brandon Staley, so hopefully he can get this defense riled up today. I was thinking about Brian Kelly for a second. Yeah. Isaac Yiadom is back. I don't know how I feel about that, but Cam Jordan's on the sideline right now. 2nd and 7. Buccaneers have it inside their own 10. Baker, let's see. All right, Tez Johnson goes in motion. They don't have Mike Evans or Chris Godwin. Baker Mayfield takes the snap. He throws, and it's caught for a 1st down. That was a weird camera thing. The camera angle looked like it got batted up, but it really didn't. It was caught by Rachaad White, who gets an easy 1st down. Justin Reed and Pete Werner help on the tackle, but Rachaad White's leaving the game right now. Devon Godchow checks in for the Saints. Rachaad White kind of looks a little banged up right now, but you never know. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers have it inside their own 19. Mayfield under center. It's going to be a handoff to Sean Tucker, who's going to get I think the ball came out at the end. It went out of bounds regardless. He might have been down though. Oh, so yeah, I think Rachaad White got hurt. I think. Because now they're showing the replay. Yeah, he got hit a little bit by Justin Reed, MP Warner. All right, let's see. So Bucky Irving has a foot slash. So yeah, the Buccaneers have a lot of injuries, especially since Mike Evans ain't playing either. 2nd and 1. Buccaneers have it at their own 29. Hands off right at the middle. Sean Tucker picks up a pretty easy first down. It was 2nd and 1, so I'll give the defense a little bit of grace. Chris Rumpf and Devon Godchow combined on the tackle, though. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. Sean Tucker, 5'10", 205 out of Syracuse. This is his 3rd season. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. They have it at their own 31. All right, number 87 in motion. Did he jump? The flag comes out. Neutral zone infraction on the Saints. Man, they weren't even going to snap the ball. On number 98. On Jonathan Bullard. All right, that's going to end the first quarter. Still scoreless, though. Still scoreless entering the second quarter. All right. Let's see. All right. All right. So far this drive, the Buccaneers have been picking up easy first downs, especially when the Saints gave them a first down on that last play. It wasn't even a play. I mean, they were just trying to let the clock run out. So, yeah, it wasn't even a play for real. Colts got a field goal, so now they're up 3-0 on the Titans. But it wasn't even a play. I mean, the Buccaneers were just out there to run the rest of the clock out of the first quarter. And then the Saints jumped offside. So it's like the mental errors has been killing this team all season. So when you do stuff like that, that's why you're 1-6. You are what you are. For a while I kept saying the Saints could be 5-1. The Saints could be 4-3. But you can't. You're not. You are what your record says you are. You are what you are. And now, granted, you're basically what everybody expected you to be. So basically, this year, look, the Saints. There's only two options that you want to be in. You want to be either an A. You are so good that you're gonna make the playoffs and compete for a Super Bowl, or you could be an option B, where you suck, like you're one of the worst teams, but hey, at least you got a top 5 pick out of it. Option C that you never want to be in is where you're not good enough to make playoffs or not bad enough to get a top draft pick. 1st and 5 for the Buccaneers. Play action. Baker throws, face a little bit of pressure, and that falls incomplete, shy of Amika Buka. Lonzy Taylor on the coverage. Saints brought a little bit of pressure there. Buccaneers offense missing Bucky Irving. Okay, let's see. With Bucky, 124 rushing yards per game, 10th in the NFL. Without 60, they got 67. With Bucky, 4.4 yards per rush, 16th in the NFL. Without him, 3.2. With Bucky, they've got 13 10-plus yard rushes, and without him, they only got 4. So far, the Buccaneers have 28 rushing yards, while the Saints have 18. 2nd and 5 for the Buccaneers at their own 36. Sean Tucker motions out. Mayfield lined up in shotgun. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Mayfield throws. It's caught. Wrapped up by Justin Reed. Throws down K-Dot, and then it's going to be third down for the Buccaneers. Come on, defense, hold them. It's 3rd and 2. Let's see if they can hold them here. 3rd and 2 for the Buccaneers. They converted a 3rd and 1 earlier this drive. Hopefully they don't do that again. It's 3rd and 2, which is basically the same thing as 3rd and 1. I mean, this depends on where you really are, though. All right, they break the huddle. 3rd and 2 for Tampa Bay. K-Dot motions out from their own 39. Saints showing pressure again. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. We kind of bobbled it a little bit, and I think the Saints stopped them. Yep, the Saints stopped them. It's going to be 4th down. There is a flag, though. There is a flag. Hold up. There is a flag. Please be like offensive hold. Son of a... Holding on the Saints. Of course it's holding on the Saints. You know why? The Saints can never just do it simple. The Saints always have to do some extra stuff. They always got to do extra stuff. This is literally what I was just saying. Literally. You can't shoot yourselves in the foot. And what do? They shoot themselves in the foot. You got a 3rd down stop, and then you give them a free 1st down because y'all don't know what you're doing. And this happens every game. This happens every game where they hold a team on 3rd down, but then they get an easy 1st down because of a penalty. It happens every game, at least twice a game, and it makes no damn sense. All you got to do is stop, just be disciplined. Just be disciplined. Can you do that? 1st and 10. Buccaneers have it thrown 45. Baker takes the snap. Quick throw. Caught. And he gets across the 50 for about 8 yards. 2nd down. Good God. That was Sterling Shepard on the receiving end of it. Son of a gun, man. You just have one job, and that's to stop them on 3rd down. But you can't do it because you're stupid. You're just so stupid. There's more than a game, and you know it. Or at least I thought y'all knew it. Y'all from New Orleans. Y'all should know this more than a game. 2nd and 2 for the Buccaneers. Inside the Saints 48. Baker Mayfield takes a snap, hands it off. Rachaad White picks up a 1st down. With no care in the world. You don't see Tampa Bay game penalties like that. Mario Davis and John Ridgeway make the tackle, but it doesn't matter. The Saints already lost this game. They already lost. They already lost the game. First and 10 for the Buccaneers. It's like they just suck, man. It's like, bro, stop getting penalties on 3rd down. 1st and 10 from the Saints 43. Hands it off to Rachaad White. Okay, the Saints get him. Pete Werner tackles him for only a 1-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down. Come on, get an interception or something. 2nd and 9 for the Buccaneers coming up. Pete Werner, 6'3", 242 out of Ohio State. This is his 5th season. Buccaneers have it inside the Saints 42 with the 2nd and 9. Baker is going to take the snap. Baker's looking. He's going to dump it off. Caught by Sterling Shepard. No, that's Tez Johnson, I think. Yeah, that's Tez Johnson. Saints forced him out of bounds for only a 1-yard gain, if that. Justin Reed forced him out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Buccaneers. Just stop them right here. Don't commit no penalty. Just stop them. 3rd and 8. Current drive for the Buccaneers. 11 plays for 52 yards. Buccaneers have it inside the Saints 41 with the 3rd and 8. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Mayfield's going to throw it. Wide open. Wide open to Mika Ibuka. With no care in the world. There is a flag, though. There is a flag. Hold on, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Saints, why can't y'all be a normal football team? Why do y'all have to go? Why do y'all have to make everything so harder than it needs to be? It doesn't matter because they picked it up anyway because he was that wide open. But even if he dropped it, it would have still been a first down. You know why? Because you can't stop yourself from getting penalties on third down. You just can't. You just have to do it. It's like you just wouldn't feel like a human being if you just didn't give up a third down play. So if you have to get a penalty, because first and 10, hands it off to Sean Tucker, right up the middle to the 1 yard line. God, what is it going to take for any of my freaking teams to be good? Join at the perfect time. Yeah. It's like third down. Every single third down, they always get a stupid penalty that they don't need. It's like they're not even trying out there. I'm showing more effort sitting down here than they are on the damn field. First and goal at the 1 yard line. Hands it off to Sean Tucker. Where are they going to put the ball? Buccaneers are saying touchdown. There is a flag. Please, can this finally be on the freaking Buccaneers? Please. I'm begging you. God damn it. Another freaking offside. You've got. Probably going to break the damn thing. Handoff. I think they're saying he's short. It's going to be second and goal. At least you did not lose to the Jets. Yay. That's how the Jets game went. Yeah, I already did that. Second and goal. What is this? Second and goal for the Buccaneers. Let's see if the defense can do a miracle. Probably not because we have Brandon Staley at DC, so nothing's really easy anymore. Second and goal for the Buccaneers at the 1 yard line. Baker's under center. Hands it off to Rachaad White. I think the Saints kept him out the end zone. It's going to be third and goal. Let's see. It's only a thing to lose. It's going to be a fun trip. Bengals. It was more trash. Okay. Third and goal. Please, dear God. Third and goal for the Buccaneers. They're at the 1 yard line. Come on. Let's get the crowd into it. Fumble the snap. Do something. Just have them fumble the snap or something. Third and goal at the 1. Hands it off to Rachaad White. I don't think he got it. I think the Saints held him. The Saints actually pulled off a miracle. They held him. Fourth and goal. Is it the first drive? No, it's the third drive for Tampa Bay at least. Fourth and goal. Let's see what they do here. If I'm Tampa Bay, I'm definitely going for this. I'm not even thinking twice about it. But hey, man, the Saints stopped them 3 straight times. Let's see if they can do it a fourth time, unless they kick a field goal for whatever reason. Fourth and goal. Let's see. Yeah, we kept them out. Justin Reed with that last punch kept them out. All right, fourth and goal for Tampa Bay. You would have to imagine they at least keep the offense out there just to even try to draw them off sides at least. Yeah, their offense is out there at the 1 yard line. So be a handoff. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. He's short. Please, dear God, no flag. No flag. Okay, let's go. Thank you. Finally, dear God, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. We finally stopped him. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. Let's go. Go, Demon. Yep. Come on. What I'm talking about, man. All right, let's see. So the only other 2 games going on right now. Let's see. Broncos up on the Cowboys 7-3. Colts up on the Titans 3-0. We stopped them. Finally. Okay, it's still nothing. I did not think defense was going to be the main part of this game. Whew. Man, we stopped them at the 1 yard line 4 straight times. Look, I gave the defense a hard time, as they deserve to. But hey, good job, defense. How did they not score? Man, look, the defense actually muscled up. Shout out to the defense. They actually came through. 99-yard touchdown drive. Please, man. That would, I think, be the longest touchdown drive since last season against the Giants when we scored a 98-yard touchdown drive. So, I mean, hey, maybe. Rattler has yet to throw an incomplete pass, and now that I say that, he's probably going to throw a pick six, the first freaking play of the drive. Hopefully that does not happen, though. But yeah, I mean, he's 7 for 7 right now. He did have that one fumble on the first drive, which he probably should have scored off of, but he fumbled the ball, which I was not very happy about that. But the defense held him, and let's see if Spencer Rattler can get the offense going. I mean, we're at the 1 yard line, it's not the best field position. Can you even score a 100-yard touchdown drive? Yeah, you can if you're inside the 1 yard line. It wouldn't register as a 100-yard touchdown drive. It can't ever I don't think it can ever be on pen and paper saying that you scored a 100-yard touchdown drive. But if I don't know, you have the ball literally at the goal line, then that's basically a 100-yard touchdown drive. I don't think it would ever register as a 100-yard touchdown drive, but if you have the ball literally inside your own end zone, I think that you can pretty much count that as a 100-yard touchdown drive, basically. So, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's the thing. Stat wise, no, but it depends on who you ask. All right, Chase Young, turn me up, bro. Let's all get turned up right now. All right, first and 10, Saints defense, 4 straight run stuffs at the goal line. First and 10, Saints have it their own 1 yard line, and Trevor Penning just false started. I mean, it doesn't really matter because you can't back up. You literally can't back up. You're already at the 1 yard line. But bro, Trevor Penning, what are you doing? Whatever, false start on Trevor Penning. That's just great. All right, first and 10 for the Saints with 7:23 left in the second. Now they're inside. Now this basically would be a 100-yard touchdown drive if we get to the end zone, the other end zone, because now we're literally inside the goal line. First and 10. Spencer Rattler takes a snap from the end zone. He's going to dump it off. Caught by Kamara, and Kamara's fighting. Kamara gets it to the 10. Give me second down. 1.5 feet backwards. Yeah. It would always be an inch, but yeah. All right, 2nd and 1. With 7 minutes left in the half, come on. Our defense has been playing pretty well. I'll give them that. Just the penalties have to stop, but other than that, we've been playing pretty well. 2nd and 1 for the Saints. Saints have it at their own 10. Devon Valley goes in motion. It's going to be a play action. Rattler's looking. Rattler's going to throw. Intercepted. Pick 6. What did I freaking tell you? There is a flag. There is a flag, though. There is a flag. It was batted up and then picked off. There is a flag. Please be defensive holding or something. Illegal formation on the Saints. You've got to be freaking kidding me. I told you that shit was going to happen. Told you that shit was going to happen. Ball got batted up, and it was caught by the guy that batted it up, Anthony Nelson. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chase McLaughlin out here. Kick is up. Right down the middle. Well, so much for a 100-yard touchdown drive. God. Oh my God! I literally said that was going to happen. I said, watch him throw like a pick six on the first pass. I mean, it wasn't the first pass, but I said, watch him throw a freaking pick six. Now that I said he was 7 for 7, and what do you know? There was a freaking pick six. I mean, to be fair, not all of that was his fault, but also to be fair, you gotta throw that ball up, bro. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered because the Saints just have to get a penalty. Like if they don't get a penalty, it's like they're gonna die or something because apparently it's a rule where the Saints have to get a penalty every freaking play, and I don't understand it. Like, can y'all just be a normal football team for once? You've been playing football most of your damn life. So why are you still getting some bull crap penalties? Why are you still doing illegal formations? What, you don't know how to freaking line up right? You don't know how to line up? False start. What, you don't know how to freaking block? Oh, you got a defensive holding. You don't know how to cover? Or are you just playing out stupid? Pick one. Pick one. You know what you're doing, or are you dumb? Are you smoking on some dopey dope before the game? What is going on? This is another game where it could be winnable for the Saints if they would just get out of their own way. This is the definition of beating yourself. When you freaking have everything going for you, but then you have a couple bad series of events. And in that case, the Saints had a good play. You stopped them on 4th down. And then 2 plays later, pick six. So it's like that entire fourth and goal, that entire goal line sequence, it doesn't matter. The Saints do this where they always take a great thing. Just stopping them on 4th and goal at the 1 yard line 4 straight times, that's a great thing. But then they take that, and then they just make me pissed off that they did it. This is Mikey as a coach of the 4th grade team. Bro, I could probably be Spencer Rattler, 5th giveaway in the last 2 games. 4 interceptions, 2 fumbles lost. This is the 2nd turnover of the freaking game. Kick is away. Fielded in the end zone, or he's just gonna he muffs the kick. He picks it up and he's gonna return it to like the 20-yard line. Maybe not even to that. It's like, oh my gosh, bro. It's like you could have the best game. It's like you could score 100 points, but if you still lose the game somehow, all of that 100-point stuff, it goes away. You know why? Because you lost. And that's literally what the Saints are going to do. Nobody is going to remember. If the Saints lose this game, nobody's going to remember the 4 straight goal line stops. But they will remember that pick six, though. If we lose this game, they'll remember that pick six. You know why? Because they won. The Buccaneers won. It's a pitch to Taysom Hill, for crying out loud, as he picks up 3 yards. 2nd down. But if the Buccaneers win this game, they'll remember that pick six. And if the Saints win this game, they'll remember the 4 straight stops at the goal line. But if the Saints lose, they're not going to remember the goal line stop. If the Buccaneers lose, they're not going to remember the pick six. Like, don't get me wrong, they might still remember it, but they're not going to talk about it as much. You know why? Because it does not matter. All right. Great throw, rattled, not. 2nd and 7. Saints have it inside their own 22. Juwan Johnson in motion. Spencer Rattler takes a snap, play action. Rattler, he's going to roll out. He's going to throw it, and it is caught by Chris Olave into Buccaneers territory. Okay, do more stuff like that, please. It's 1st down. We need more stuff like that. Chris Olave on the sideline makes the increment. Well, yeah, it was a pretty good catch. I'll say that. Chris Olave has been playing better the last couple games. I'll say that too. Okay, lady, shower, please. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Saints have it at the Buccaneers 49. Spencer Rattler in shotgun takes a snap. Rattler is gonna throw it. Incomplete. Is that not holding on McCollum? Whatever. It's gonna be 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass with 5:20 left in the 2nd. Don't tell me the Saints are going to do the same bull crap again. where they have a great play and then they just punt on the drive. Quick throw caught by Olave, who only can get a yard because of terrible blocking. Saints are doing the Saints thing, where they have a great play where you're like, okay, maybe we can score, and then they just punt. They basically punt the ball on first down. It's third down. It's gonna be 3rd and 8. Please, Lord. Can the Saints stop just doing this? Where they just get a great play going and then they just suck the rest of the drive? Juwan Johnson in motion on 3rd and 8 from inside the Buccaneers 47. Rattler takes a snap, dumps it off, caught by Devin Neal, but there's nowhere for him to run. Like, what is that play call? That they literally, you might as well have just punted the ball on 3rd down if you were going to do that. Like, why, Kellen, why is it so hard for y'all to come up with a good game plan every freaking week, man? Ah! Now you gotta punt the ball because y'all don't know what y'all doing. Why? The punt is a. Oh yay! They got the ball at the 13-yard line. Woo! The Saints. I'm sending a message right now. The Saints, if you can hear me, which I know y'all can't because y'all are some stupid idiots. For the love of God's green earth, for the love of God's mercy, can you just build off of momentum? Can you do that? Or are you just idiots? I'm trying to be nice to you. I am. But I'm not in the mood, bruh. I already watched my LSU team get beat down last night. I already cried myself to sleep off of that. I'm not in the mood, Saints, to be playing these games with you. I shouldn't be the one to have to tell you this. I shouldn't. Why is it 3rd and 8 and yo dumbass is going to throw a backwards pass to Devin Neal? Like, I guess technically it's not backwards, but you threw the ball past the line of scrimmage, so basically it is a backwards pass. What, you expect him to just act like a cracked out Derrick Henry and run through every defender and push them in the dirt? What, is that what you want him to do? But you're hindering our Rattler's development. Let him throw the ball. He can throw. We've seen him throw the ball deep before. He can do it. So why are you still on these freaking 1987 playbook where every single play is a freaking short pass or a run? I should not be the one to have to be telling you this right now. You get paid millions of dollars to do something, and that something right now is not good. Fix your shit. Fix it now. Kellen Moore, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm really trying. I'm trying to make myself not look dumb. But fix it. Fix it now. You weren't doing this with the Eagles. You were throwing the ball deep. You're the reason Saquon got the year he did. So where's that, Kellen? Fix it. And fix it now. Before it's too late. I mean, it's already too late. You're 1-6. But if you're trying to go 11-6 and win the Super Bowl, fix it. 1st and 10. Buccaneers from their own 13. Hands it off to Sean Tucker, who, are you serious? Alontae Taylor had him in the backfield for like a loss of 2, and yet he still picks up 3 yards. Second down. I don't have no more hope for this team. This team's a lost cause. This team can't do nothing. My friend's at this game too, and I told him, why are you doing that to yourself? This is why. Is that Nick Underhill? I don't know. He looks like Nick Underhill. 2nd and 7. Buccaneers have it their own 16. Play action. Mayfield throws. It's caught. Okay, and Kool-Aid McKinstry makes the tackle to prevent the first down, but it's going to be third down, and you already know. If the Buccaneers don't get it, you already know it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be some defensive bull crap, like holding or offsides or something. If we stop them here, you know it's not going to stand. But I would love it to stand, but I already know what's going to happen. 3rd and 2 for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are 1 for 4 on third down conversions, while the Saints are 3 for 5, and yet they still suck. All right, 3rd and 2. Buccaneers from their own 21-yard line. Amiga Buka in motion. Baker Mayfield takes it. Oh, a flag comes out. I think this might be false start. Yep, it's going to be false start. I saw the ref doing this. False start and Tristan works again. That's already the second false start penalty. It would be interesting to see what happens if the players call the plays. I mean, they might as well. And I like Kellen. I think he's had a pretty good game today, but some stuff I just like. Why are you throwing the ball short on a 3rd and 8? It's like, bro, whatever. 3rd and 7 for the Buccaneers. 3rd and 7. Buccaneers have it at their own 16. All right, let's see if they just run this to the 2-minute warning. Nope, Mayfield takes a snap. And the Saints, they brought pressure. Mayfield throws, and it's incomplete. No flag. I better not see a flag come out. Okay, I don't think there is a flag. It's 4th and 7. They actually stopped them. For the love of God, thank you. 1:58 left in the half. 4th and 7. 2-minute warning. Let's go. They actually stopped them without committing a penalty. You see how easy that is? Whatever. Let's see the scores around the league. This is really the only thing I care about right now. Why do I even care this much? The Saints don't care about winning, so why should I? The Saints don't care if they freaking lose or win or anything. As long as they get paid, they're okay. As long as they get paid, they are okay. I'm not okay if they get paid, though. But they don't care about that. As long as they get their money's worth, they're okay. All right, Saints. A blocked punt here would be beautiful. In fact, if I'm the Saints, I'm saying rush the damn punt. I don't care. Rush that punt. Block it. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, Patrick Surtain got hurt. That is definitely not good. Ooh, and Cam Scotty was headed to the hospital. Good God. Mike should be the Saints fan of the year. I mean, thank you. I mean, I'll say this. I'm probably one of the realest fans, but I think there's probably better Saints fans than me. But I would say I'm a real fan. You see, I'm a humbled guy, okay? So I appreciate it, Jeff, but I'm a humble guy. So if you feel that way, thank you. But I'm never going to, like, nominate myself for, like, anything. But, you know, I'm a humble guy. Like, I'm not humble when it comes to football. Like, I think my Saints should win every single game. And if they do win, I'm talk crap. And if they don't win, I'm a cry. But, you know, yeah. All right. Even though we got that stop, what up? Even though we got that stop, why can't we finish that play with the sack? That's what I'm saying, Mick Swagger. That's what I've been saying like the entire time. It's like the Saints are so close, but yet they're so far. Like, don't get me wrong, stopping them is great, but sacks are also sacks are even better. Okay, like I'm not gonna lie to you. Look, and I'm a real fan. I'm gonna tell you how I see it. And like the defensive line, they've played meh. Like they've had some good plays and they've had some bad ones. Did the team from Atlanta lose? That they did, which made me really happy. Like, who was it? Was it Chase Young? No, Chase Young got bullied. It was Demario Davis. Like, Demario, you've been in the league longer than I've been watching football, so you should be making that tackle. Fourth down, Buccaneers going to punt it from their own 15-yard line. The punter's standing at like the 2. All right. Punt is away. Okay. Pretty good punt, I ain't going to lie. He fields it around the 27. He's going to get it to like the 39. Shaheed. Saints get it with 148 left in the half. Let's see. All right, Broncos up on the Colts or on the Cowboys 14-3, and the Colts are up on the Titans 10-7. So hey, Tennessee, at least you got a touchdown, so that's nice. All right. Spencer Rattler coming out onto the field. Come on, Rattler, you got to pick things up. The ones at the end of the half, got to pick it up. Got to move. You got to move. I don't care if you like it or not. $148 left in the half. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Let's get like a one-play touchdown going on. Saints have it at their own 34. Shaheed goes out of motion. Rattler takes a snap. Rattler, quick throw. Cover Shaheed. Shaheed gets the first down. Did he fumble the ball? Please tell me he was down. Did he fumble the ball? Please tell me he was down. 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 Nope, they're saying touchdown. The Saints defense is not giving up a touchdown all game. That's a fumble. Shaheed, fuck you. The Saints defense is giving up 0 touchdowns. And yet we're still down by 2 touchdowns. Make it make sense. The Saints defense is giving up 0 points. Saints defense is giving up 0 points, and yet we're down by 2 touchdowns right now. The offense has turned the ball over 3 times. This is what I'm talking about. If there is a way to lose a game, the Saints will take it. Shaheed! Get off the team! I don't care! What are they standing around? What, are they reviewing it? I don't see the freaking red review button. Put your hands down. What's going on? Game over. God, bro, this team is so dumb. They don't know what they're doing. Y'all are 1-6, man. How do y'all play 7 games and only win 1? All right, well, they're taking the touchdown off the board, but I don't care. I don't care that they're taking the itty-bitty touchdown off the board. Pathetic. Shaheed, why do y'all keep fumbling? That's the 2nd fumble. Bro, rule 101 of football. Never let that thing go. Keep it tucked at all times. At all times, keep the damn thing tucked. But you don't know these things. Because y'all are old, getting paid millions of dollars, and y'all must have not played football ever in your life. What's up, John? This thing is pathetic, and I'm done with it. Y'all are doing the same bullcrap that y'all have done all season long, where the other team is not beating you. You're beating you. You're beating yourself. You're fumbling the ball. You're giving them 3 touchdowns. The defense is giving up no touchdowns, and yet we're still losing. This makes no sense, man. Refs helping us. Like Shaheed, man. This is why you're on the trade block. This is why everybody should be on the trade block. Every single human. I don't care who they are. Put the coaches on the trade block. I don't care. Everyone needs to be on the trade block. Trade the whole damn team. The whole one. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers at the Saints 47. Hands it off to Sean Tucker. Yep, right up the middle for at least 6 yards. Yep, that's how this game is going to go today. Oh, should they score a touchdown? No, they're going to score a touchdown. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. This team is garbage. I try to give y'all the benefit of the doubt every freaking week, and yet y'all prove me wrong. So you force 3 and out just to fumble it away. They got a goal line stop at the 1 yard line, then they throw a pick 6. 2nd and 4. Tampa Bay inside the Saints 42. I literally don't care anymore. I say that, but I actually care. I care more about this team than they do. Baker Mayfield, yay, we sacked them. Yippee! They actually did something for once. Started down 57 seconds. I'm pretty sure the Saints used their first timeout. Can you do that again? Monte Taylor helped bringing him down. It was really Nathan Shepard that got him, though. Start down. 57 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 12 for the Buccaneers. The defense, they got to get stopped now. Touchdown Pittman. Oh, touchdown Michael Pittman. Colts up. 3rd and 12, please, defense, man. I expect high out of y'all because I know y'all can win games. I know y'all can. I saw the game against the Giants. Y'all can force turnovers. I saw the game against the 49ers where you kept them close. I saw the game against Arizona where you kept them close. I saw the game even against Buffalo where y'all kept it close for a minute. I know y'all can do good. 3rd and 12 at the 50. Stop him and don't commit a penalty. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Saints bring pressure. Did he fumble? Is that a fumble? Chase Young picks it up. Are they ruling out a fumble? They still don't get him down on that sack. Oh, yeah, he fumbled the ball. Okay, so we get the fumble right back. So, okay, that's nice, I guess. Baker Mayfield fumbled the ball and Chase Young recovered. You see, that's what you can do. You can force turnovers. You have potential. Thank you. Who's the one that forced that? That's this. No, so Chase Young forced it and Chase Young picked it up. Thank you. Thank you. Not good. No, that's good. All right, come on, man. Lock in. Buccaneers have 1 turnover, but the Saints still have 3. 40, and we're only down by 7. That's the crazy thing. 47 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10 for the Saints at the Buccaneers 45. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler's looking. Rattler's going to throw it. It's caught by Juwan Johnson. Gets across the 40. It's going to be 2nd down. Saints still have 2 timeouts, and I think they might have called their second one with 42 seconds on the clock. All right, come on. Work. See, we got bailed out by that horrible call. Back off the fumble touch. I mean, yeah, that's true. All right. $42 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 2 for the Saints. Saints only have 1 timeout now. Saints have it to Buccaneers 37. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler, you got to get rid of it, and he takes a sack. Start down. He takes a sack. Saints do the Saints thing. That's good. No, it's not. 3rd down. Saints do the Saints thing. Just nobody picked up on the blitz. No one. Not a single soul. Parrish just came in like a free man out of prison. But even then, Rattler, you couldn't have threw that away. Third and 10. They stopped the clock for whatever reason. Saints didn't call a timeout. So like an injury? Or what's going on? There's 32 seconds. The Saints still have 1 timeout, which they had. Oh, just. Yeah. Okay, apparently they stopped the clock for whatever reason. It still says Buccaneers have all their timeouts. 3rd and 10. Saints have it at the 45-yard line of Tampa Bay. Spencer Rattler. He's going to dump it off. Caught by Kamara. Kamara gets the first down and a lot more. Did he fumble that? Don't tell me he fumbled the ball. All right, the clock's still running. So he's down. Okay, thank God. First down. I swear, if he fumbled that ball too. 1st and 10. Rattler's going to spike it. With 11 seconds left, still with one timeout, so I think if the Saints, you got to take a shot at the end zone. Yeah, his knee's down. His knee's down. Okay, but bro, what is going on with this football, though? Is the football slippery? Kamara's kind of limping off the field. That's not a good sign. 11 seconds left in the half, 2nd and 10. Just make sure that you just don't put the ball in harm's way. Just do not put the ball in harm's way. Let's see. Yeah, that knee's down. Okay. All right, that knee's down. But still, bro, this ball is too slippery for my liking. Got the first down, but now it's 2nd down since the spike happened. All right, 11 seconds left. But right now, the down distance doesn't really matter unless you pull it in Atlanta, which please don't. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Buccaneers defense, 3 sacks, interception return for touchdown, 3 forced fumbles, and 4 tackles for loss. That's not good. 2nd and 10. Saints have it at the Buccaneers 30 with 11 seconds left. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler's going to throw it, and it is incomplete. Intended for Shaheed. That was low-key PI, but they're not going to call it. 6 seconds left. 3rd and 10. You got to kick the field goal now, but I don't know. Okay, well, now the Saints are out of timeout, so they must have called a timeout when there was 32 seconds left, but it just didn't. It registered. I don't know. 3rd and 10. You got it. That's pass interference all the way, bro. I don't know what the refs are seeing. Blake Grippy, you have one job here. Do not mess this up. Yeah, that should have been PI. That was blatant PI. McCollum, you did not lock nothing up. That was blatant PI. All right, 3rd and 10. 6 seconds left. This kick is going to be, let's see. Kick is up for Blake Grippy. Okay, right down the middle with one. No, okay, so it goes to halftime. PI in the Colts game. All right. Halftime. Saints only trail 7-3. They have a chance to wake up. This is another game that the Saints can win. All right, let's see the other scores. Let's see. That's not as bad as the Rams game, you know. That's not as bad as the Rams game. You know, I can't stand the Rams. Boo, LA Rams. Yeah, look, don't get me wrong. Okay, they put 1 second back on the clock. All right, they put 1 second back on the clock. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's as bad as the Rams game. Don't get me wrong. The Rams call is probably the worst call, at least in Saints history. You can argue maybe even the worst call in NFL history, but it's like that was still PI though. Like just because it's not as bad as the Rams game does not mean that you can't stop. You know. But don't get me wrong. The Rams call. I don't think anything could come as worse than that. I think the worst. Hold up. Kick is away. It's going to be fielded in the end zone. He's going to take it out to the 10. 20. Sean Tucker gets it to around the 26, and now that's going to take us to the half. But the Buccaneers have a 7-3 lead going to half. All right. Nope, wrong one. All right, Buccaneers have 7-3 at half. I agree. NFL history. It gave the Rams the Super Bowl. Saints should have won that game. Yeah, I still think the Saints should have won that game. I'll be lying to you if I still say I'll be lying to you if I said that it still doesn't hurt. But it's like I think if the Saints would have won that won that Super Bowl, I think a lot of people would have looked at Drew Brees as a different player. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people I think should agree that Brees is a top 10 QB all time. But I think if he wins that second ring, you put him, you like for sure put him over guys like Marino, like Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning, and some people might have Brees over them. But I think it wouldn't even be a debate. I think Brees would have got that second ring. You got to put him over guys like Marino, like Rivers, even Brett Favre maybe. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Saints should have won that game. Yeah, that was a terrible call, but it was like a few years ago. I mean, hey, the first game I ever watched was the Minneapolis Miracle. So if you thought it couldn't get worse than that, all right, whatever. The first half, man, we just gotta do better. We just gotta capitalize. I don't know who I would want your Saints. Well, I don't know who I would have want. Well, I don't know who I would wanted your Saints or Kyle's KGM. What in a Super Bowl matchup or just a regular matchup? I mean, obviously, I would be picking the Saints to beat the Bengals personally. But I mean, if the Saints can't win the Super Bowl, I would like it to be the Bengals just so Kyle can feel happiness. But yes, let's see. So the Buccaneers up on the Saints 7-3, Broncos up on the Cowboys 14-3, and the Colts are up on the Titans 17-7. So those are the scores around football. But yeah. In that Super Bowl, if it was Saints versus KGM instead of stupid Cronky sucks Rams versus KGM. Oh, you're talking about the 2021 Super Bowl? Yeah. I mean, Saints didn't even make the playoffs. Saints could have made the playoffs if the Rams beat the 49ers. And it was weird because I actually wanted the Rams to beat the 49ers in Week 18. So the Saints could make the playoffs. But the Rams, in my opinion, and I'm going to say my honest opinion, I think the Rams threw that game in Week 18. I think that they looked at it and they thought that Atlanta was going to beat the Saints for whatever reason. So they were up 17-0. And then at halftime, they saw that the Saints were beating up on Atlanta in that game, and the Saints nearly blew out Atlanta in that game, and they beat them by 10 points. So at halftime of their game, they looked at the Saints because they knew what the game determined. And they're like, oh, nah, because we would have played the Rams in the first round of the playoffs if we would have made it in. So I think, because they were up 17-0 going to half, and it was pathetic. Was that call not that Super Bowl different posting? No, that the Rams Bengals Super Bowl was in 2021. Well, the 2021 season. The Saints didn't even make the playoffs that season. The Saints, the postseason or the season that that call happened was in 2018 when the Saints played the Rams. That's when that call happened. It wasn't the one where the Bengals. Like, if the Saints would have beat the Rams, we would have played the Patriots. So we would have played against Richard's team. We would have played against the Patriots in that Super Bowl. Yeah. But, the Rams, I mean, they still lost the Super Bowl to the Patriots in a very low-scoring affair, but, Man, the Eagles actually beat up on the Giants, so that's nice. They didn't choke on their food. But, yeah, so that's where that call happened. It was weird because I wasn't even that out large. Like, I wasn't even mad at the call when it first happened because back then I was a Saints fan. Don't get me wrong, but I still even though I was kind of watching the games, I still wasn't really knowing of football that much. But then as I grew older, I don't even remember where I was when that call happened. But I still remember wanting the Saints to win, and I remembered when they lost. I made a whole song. Me and my sister, we came up and we made a whole song about how bad the Rams are. I don't even know if I remember the lyrics for real. Oh, that was Rams vs. Patriots Super Bowl. The great Super Bowl was low scoring. NFL got what it deserved that season. Yeah. No one wanted the Rams or Patriots. Yeah. What was the song? I think we came up with I don't know. I can't remember all the words. I kind of got the gist of the song. It was something like "We're the Rams," We brag to everyone in Los Angeles, even the Chargers, even the Rams. All I want to do is I don't know. Maybe she remembers. She probably doesn't though. I don't know. But I remember my sister and we worked on a song, and we made a song basically just saying how bad the Rams were and like how mad we were about the game that they won. Oh, look, that was a touchdown. No one wanted Rams Patriots. That's what I'm saying. The only ones that wanted Rams Patriots were either Patriots fans or Rams fans. It's like the Patriots, they were good that year, but I still don't think they were really Super Bowl worthy. And I think if the Saints would have beat the Rams, and I stand on this, the Saints would have won the Super Bowl that year. Let's see. U Trees, Rams, hello, Kyle video. I remember there was like a commercial. I don't know if this is what you're talking about, but I remember there was a commercial after that game where it was like it had like something to do with insurance, and like someone broke the car, and there was like a ref, like someone's car got damaged, and then the kids were like, the Rams did it, and the ref was like, no call, and then the guy was like, hey, what are you talking about? Everyone saw the Rams did that, and then they just talked about like buying insurance or buying a new car or something. I don't know, it was something like that. It was a cute commercial. I ain't gonna lie. Bucks in the Super Bowl? No. But ironically, though, if the Bucks win the Super Bowl, will I be happy? No, but I won't be as mad as like if Atlanta wins the Super Bowl. Let's see. The only happy people that year was New England Patriots fan. Rams, very few fans. That's what I'm saying. It's like, and I know a Rams fan named Sean. It's like, bro, like I just, yeah, let's go Buccaneers. No, but yeah, it's like the Rams. They did not deserve. And in fact, the Saints actually play the Rams on Sunday. Fun fact. So hopefully the Saints can take out some frustration on the Rams or something. You know, we play the Rams this upcoming Sunday. But yeah, who do we even? Well, we have some players that played in that game. Let's see, Demario Davis played in the no call game. We had Cam Jordan play. I'm trying to think. Do we have? I think those are the only two players that were on our team back then. I'm trying to think. Jawan came, I think, like a couple years later than that. Obviously we don't have like Drew Brees anymore. Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara, he played in that game. Kamara, he was there. See receivers. Jason Realm. Yeah, I know who he is. I am watching a Steelers and Rams fan, or was earlier. He is still alive. Cool. But yeah, so Kamara was there. Jordan, DeMario. No corners, no safeties. No other linebackers. I think Granderson was a couple years later as well. He might have come the same year as Johnson. Brandon Cooks was on the. I think Brandon Cooks was on the Rams. He was either on the Rams or the Patriots. I remember him playing in the Super Bowl. I think he played on the Rams, and then he went to the Patriots the next year and went back to the Super Bowl. Well, no, he was on the Patriots, and then he went to the Rams, I think. So yeah, I think it's just Kamara, Jordan, and DeMario that are still on the team. So those are the only three guys that might remember that. So, yeah, for what that's worth. All right, Titans are kind of moving against the culture right now. They're still down by 10, but the Titans can win that game. They still suck, so I don't know. Just seeing Brandon Aubrey's name pisses me off because, man, we could have signed Aubrey. Instead, we chose Blake Grupe. I mean, shout out to Grupe for making that kick at the end of half. But it's like, man, look, the Saints have not allowed a single offensive touchdown. We're still losing in this game right now. Make it make sense. Like, if the offense would just wake up, unfortunately, the Bucs get the ball after half. But if the Saints offense would just wake up, we can win this thing. The defense has been playing all right. Getting a goal line stand and all. And tonight we got the Aaron Rodgers Bowl. But that's worth. But yeah, next week I know the Saints play the Rams at 3 o'clock again. So yeah, the Saints, they don't have any primetime games. The only close primetime games that they got are the 3 o'clock games. We don't have a single Thursday or a Sunday night game or a Monday night game for what it's worth. So if y'all care. Let's go Saints. Let's win the Super Bowl. This would be nice if we could win Super Bowl. Will it happen? Probably not. It would be nice. Man, the Bengals really lost to the Jets, bro. Alright. Alright. Well, now that I think about it, I kind of remember where I was for the no call game. I was on the couch, obviously, but it's like, I don't know. I remember where I was for the Minneapolis Miracle. I remember where I was for that. Anyways. Alright. Second half should be starting soon. Where the Saints defense is going to have to try to get a stop. Start the second half. It would be so funny if the Saints win this game and not a single offensive touchdown gets scored. That'd be so hilarious. Like if the Saints get like a pick six to open the second half and nobody else scores. That'd be funny. Alright, Saints. Come on, man. You're at the teeth of it. The teeth. You're at the freaking teeth, bro. You're only down 7-3. Last year, you got swept by Tampa. So Baker Mayfield in the press conference said that he hates you. So just whatever. All right. Well, we're about to start the second half. Kick us away. It's a short kick. He returns it to about the 28. Time to start the second half. It's third quarter. Buccaneers up 7-3 in a game where no team has scored on offense, and yet the Saints are still losing. Whatever. First and 10 of the Buccaneers from their own 27. Mayfield is under center. He takes a snap. It's going to be a play action. Rolls out to his left. He's going to throw it to an open man for a first down by Tez Johnson. It's not good. It's tackled out of bounds by Jonas Sanker. It's going to be first down with the Buccaneers, or you got to play better defense than that. First and 10 for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers have at their own 43. Tez Johnson in motion. Hands it off up the middle to Rachaad White, who only gets about 3 yards there. It's going to be second down with the Buccaneers. Brought down by Chris Rumpf. 2nd and 8. They're only giving them 2 yards there, so that's good. Come on, defense. You got to shove them. You got to stuff them. Got to win legally. 2nd and 8 for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers have it inside their own 45. Tez Johnson in motion. Baker Mayfield, quick throw, cover Rachaad White, and he breaks out of the tackle. And Rachaad White picks up a first down and a whole lot more deep in the Saints territory. Well, not like deep into the territory, but enough where if they don't get a single yard the rest of this drive, they can still kick a field goal and probably get it. That's not good. Gets it to like the 37. Mario Davis and him and the other dude, they get the tackle to end the drive or to end the play, but first down. It's gonna be 1st and 10 for the Bucs. Buccaneers have it at the Saints 37. Mayfield under center. Payne Durham in motion. Play action. Mayfield. He's gonna. Saints don't get any pressures and roll to his right, throws, and it's caught. Alontae Taylor with the big hit, but it doesn't matter. Tez Johnson holds on to it. And now the defense is going to come to being trash for some reason. It's going to be first down for Tampa Bay. It's like the Saints' offense and defense can never just be good at the same time. It's either, if you're lucky, either the offense is good but the defense isn't, or the defense is good but the offense isn't. If you're lucky. Sometimes you don't get either. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. The Bucs have it at the Saints 25. Mayfield under center. Takes the snap, hands it off to, I think that's Rachaad White. No, that's Sean Tucker, as he only gets like 3 yards there. It's 2nd down. Jonathan Bullard and Jonas Sager combine on the tackle. 2nd and 7 for the Buccaneers coming up. Come on, defense, just hold them, man. Don't let them get into the end zone. In fact, just get a turnover and you go to the end zone or something. I don't know. 2nd and 7 for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers have it inside the Saints 18. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Mayfield's looking. Mayfield's going to throw. It's caught wide open. Touchdown. Well, the ball came out the end. It doesn't matter. Touchdown Buccaneers, I think. They just abuses that drive. Let's see. His knee's down, but I don't really think it's going to matter. Let's see. I think he's short. I do think he's short. I'll say that. I think his knee's down. Yeah, he's short at the goal line. I mean, I would say it doesn't matter, but the Saints did get 4 straight stops at the 1 yard line earlier, so maybe they. Oh, yeah, they took the touchdown away, so it's going to be 1st and goal for the Buccaneers. Oh. Just going to put you for the Buccaneers score. How is that QB? Who, Baker? Baker's not really playing that great today. And if you're talking about Spencer Rattler, he's doing solid. He could be doing better, which is what we've been saying all season. 1st and goal for the Buccaneers. Can the defense hold him out of the end zone again? Buccaneers have it inside the 1 yard line. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. He's going to throw it up. Kool-Aid Kool-Aid McKinstry drops the interception in the end zone. Kool-Aid. That was intended for Sterling Shepard. Quarterback out of bounds. What do you mean? The refs made a mistake, I think. Okay. Kool-Aid pick. You gotta pick that off, Kool-Aid. You gotta, bro. You had your hands on it. 10:57 left in the third. Second and goal at the 1. Mayfield under center. Takes a snap. It's gonna be a handoff with Milshawn Tucker. Hey, the Saints stopped him. Saints stopped him on that play. It's third and goal. Let's see if we can do it again. That is an O, not a Q. Well, in court, no, that's a Q. No, the line's coming out and everything. Starting goal. See if the Saints defense can get another stop at the goal line. Third and goal for the Buccaneers. Okay. Yeah, that's Q. Right. If you're talking about like for quarter. Maybe I made a typo. Maybe. Third and goal, he throws. Kool-Aid bats it down. It's going to be fourth and goal with 10-12 left in the third. Let's see what they do here. Honestly, if you're Tampa Bay, you might have to consider kicking the field goal because the Saints, I mean, we stopped you earlier in this position. Come on, please get the field goal. They've been trying to attack Kool-Aid at the goal line. Fourth and goal, let's see what they do here. They go for it, just kick the chip shot. I think they're going for it. They're at least going to have their offense out here. It's going to be a handoff to Sean Tucker, and he got it in that time. At least I think. Touchdown. Couldn't get too lucky. .10:08 left in the third. 13-3. Chase McLaughlin's coming out for the extra point. Kick is up, right down the middle. Buccaneers go up 14-3. This is why can't even blame the defense. Finally, go Bucks. Can't even blame the defense there, man. I mean, the defense has been getting stops most of the entire game. Can't even blame the defense. All right, see, Buccaneers up on the Saints 14-3. Broncos up on the Cowboys 20-10. And the Colts up on the Titans 17-7. Ain't should bench Rattler in the second half. Why? Why would we bench Rattler? Rattler's fine. If I'm the Saints, I'm waiting till we're fully eliminated to put in Tyler Chuck because you never know what could happen. So if I'm the Saints, I'm waiting for to get that notification saying that we've fully been eliminated, and then I will put in Chuck. I'm not gonna put in Chuck when we still have a chance at the playoffs. I mean, we're 1-6. I understand the playoffs are unlikely, but hey, anything can happen. All you need is that one stretch of games where you just win out. Like, you never know what can happen. The Saints are only down by 11 points right now. To be honest, they probably should be down by more. But to be honest, they probably should be winning this game. I mean, bro, your offense is only giving up one single touchdown today. Your offense is only giving up a single touchdown, yet you're down by 11 points because your offense gave up the other touchdown. I mean, yeah, you could probably make an argument that was Rattler's fault, but at the same time, he was getting pressure. What do you want him to do? Turn into Jesus? Oh my God. Like if Ryler was playing like so bad, then okay, I can make an argument for that. But like he's not playing that bad. I mean, we're only down by 11 points right now. Like all you need is that one spark. Like I mean, he's 14 for 18. Out of 18 passes, he's only thrown 3 incompletions and 1 pick. 10:08 left in the third. Come on, offense, you have to wake up. Can we score like a kick return touchdown? That'd be nice. Or just have like Shaheed or Mason, or it's probably gonna be Tipton that's gonna be returning those. Can we have him just like run? Let's the kick is away. It's gonna be returned. There's a flag. Please don't be on the Saints. What's the flag? Has Kyle been in yet? Not in the stream, no. Holding on the Saints, that's what we wanted. Yep, definitely. Holding on Devon Vele. We don't care about no World Series. 1st and 10 for the Saints coming up. All right, 1st and 10. Saints have it their own 15. Taysom Hill in motion. It's going to be a handoff. Or no, it's going to be a fake handoff. Riley's going to keep it himself. Riley got some blocking and he gets it to like the 20. There's another flag. Please be on Tampa. What's the flag now? I don't like the sign. Go Blue Jays, Blue Dodgers. What's the flag, ref? Holding on the defense? Holding on the Saints. I hate this team so much. Holding on freaking Trevor Penning. Man, get Trevor Penning out of here. Get him out. Get him out of here. The only way this man can block right is if he's committing a penalty. Get him out of here. Now, get him out of here. He was a 1st-round pick. You busted on him. Okay, get him out of here. Get him out. Now. I don't want to see him take another snap. Get him out of here. 1st and 16. Saints have it their own 9. Foster Moreau in motion. That's our 6th penalty. Our fake handoff. Ryler's going to throw it. He overthrows Olave. It's going to be 2nd and 16 now. We need a 1st down to keep this drive alive. It's 2nd and 16. You have to win 2nd and long. Or it doesn't really matter. 2nd and 16. 9:41 left in the third. Well, it doesn't matter to the Saints if they win or lose. Come on, man. Let's get a touchdown. 2nd and 16. I don't even think the Saints know what a touchdown is at this point. 2nd and 16 at their own 9-yard line. Delay of game. Delay of game. Delay of game. This entire drive has been backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards. Delay of game. If you thought 2nd and 16 was bad, why don't you try to convert a 2nd and 20? This team is so bad, bro. We can't even not commit a penalty if we wanted to. Saints have the ball at their own 5. Spencer Rattler from the end zone takes a snap. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw. Caught by Chris Olave. Gets it to like the 15, so it's going to be 3rd and 10. Devin Neal actually has some good blocks, 3rd and 10 for the Saints at their own 15. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler's going to look. Rattler's going to take off up the middle with it. Rattler's going to be like a yard short. There is a flag on the field, though. It's 4th down. There is a flag. Defensive offsides, something. What's the flag? Holding on the Saints. Holding on the Saints. Who was it on? Was it on that fat bitch again? It was on Trevor Penning. It was on Trevor Penning. Get him the F out of here. I think Rattler was trying to say it was face mask. Get Trevor Penning out of here. Every single penalty came from him. Get him out of here. He doesn't give you anything. Rattler on 3rd and 17 from the end zone. He's going to go deep with it. And just in no man's land. Good God, bro. Get Penning out of here. Get him out. Trade him. Cut him. Kill him. I don't care. Don't actually kill him, but just like kill his NFL career. I don't care. He doesn't deserve it. It's 4th and 17. I was thinking, okay, it's 4th and 1. You're at the 24. Maybe you can get a good punt. But then you get a holding penalty, so then that backs you up super far. So the Buccaneers are definitely going to start with pretty good field position. The Saints do this every freaking game. It's like they don't know what they're doing, bro. The punt is away. It's like I am showing more effort than the Saints are. The returned. The refs missed a blatant penalty. Gets to like the 45. I'm showing more effort than the Saints are. I care more about this team than they do. And that hurts my soul. It hurts me. That I care. I care about this team. But you know what they do in return to me caring? They spit in my face. I want them to be good. I want to say I root for a good football team. I want that. But they don't care about winning. They don't. They don't. Have you watched any of our games? This was a game the Saints could have won. This was a game the Saints played like the better team. But now the Buccaneers are probably going to go up 21-3 because you're a fat bitch, Trevor Penning. Yeah, that man, you know him? Holding penalty. Every time. Every time the man commits the penalty. Every time. This man can't block unless he has a 100% advantage. And it pisses me off that we drafted you in the 1st round, Trevor Penning. We took you in the 1st round. We took you in the 1st round for you to do this. For you to do this. We drafted you in the 1st round. You were a 1st round pick. And Mickey Loomis, when he declined his 5th year option, he was like, well, we still expect Trevor Penning to be a part of the team. Bull crap. You just don't want to admit that you were wrong. You can root for another team if you want to root for a good NFL team. I can't, bro. I legally can't. I'm going to be a Saints fan until the day I die. And to be honest, if that's the case, I may not have to be a Saints fan for much longer. Because this team's going to put me in an early casket. Because this team is pathetic. I could probably win with this team on Madden. $8:19 left in the 3rd. This game is pathetic. Okay, why is Tyler Shuck warming up? Root for your hometown / home team. I am rooting for my hometown team. Hands it off. Saints make a tackle. Williams on the run. It's going to be 2nd down for the Buccaneers. Like, okay, they're showing Tyler Shuck awfully a lot on the camera right now, so I have a bad feeling that we're. I mean, you know what? Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if we put in Chuck at this point. At this point, you're already 1-6. Second A for the Buccaneers from their own 47. It's going to be play action. Mayfield throws. Caught. Cooley makes the tackle. It's going to be third down for the Bucs. Caught by Mika Buka. Third down for Tampa. Cooley makes the tackle for what that's worth, but it really doesn't matter. It's third down for the Buccaneers. 3rd and 44. The thing says 3rd and 44. All right, now they fix it. 3rd and 4 for the Buccaneers. I mean, I wish it was 3rd and 44. 3rd and 4. I mean, the Saints will still probably give that up. 3rd and 4 for Tampa Bay. From the Buccaneers, or no, from the Saints 49. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Saints bring no pressure. Mayfield throws wide open over the middle. K. Dotton. DeMario could have stopped that, but yeah, he breaks off of him for a first down. Terrell Burgess on the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Bucs. For Z, you could have batted that down or something. Why did we have Chase Young in coverage? That's our first mistake. Why is Chase Young in coverage? On 3rd and 4, Brandon Staley, why is Chase Young in freaking coverage? Nice catch, Otten. 1st and 10. Bucs have it inside the Saints 38. Hands it off. Up the middle. Thinks that Williams guy again. Gets like 4 yards there. 2nd down. Gets brought down by Kyle Granderson, Jonas Sanker. 2nd down, Buccaneers. I did not give you permission to turn off. 2nd down for Tampa Bay. 2nd and 7. Second and 7 for Tampa Bay at the Saints 34. It's going to be a handoff to Williams, and the Saints make the tackle for only like a 1-yard pickup, and there's a flag on the field. This better be an offensive penalty. What's the flag? DeMario looks pissed. That's not a good sign. Holding. Okay, thank God. Okay, holding on the Buccaneers. They called holding on Ben Bredesen. That's good. Finally, holding on Ben Bredesen. That's going to push them back. That's what we needed. Todd Bowles has his arms crossed. 2nd and 17. The Buccaneers in the first half averaged 2.7 yards per play, while the Saints averaged 4.6 yards per play. In the second half so far, Tampa Bay's averaged 6.7 yards per play, while New Orleans has averaged 2.2 yards per play. All right, come on, defense. 2nd and 17 for the Buccaneers at the Saints 44. Emeka Egbuka in motion. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Saints bring a little bit of pressure. He throws, and he overthrows Egbuka. Throws it way too high. Incomplete. All right, good. 3rd and 17 for the Buccaneers coming up. All right, we're going to Denver. Bo Nix takes a snap. Bo Nix, it was a free play. Throws, caught by Pat Bryant II for a 24-yard touchdown. As they go up, as the Broncos are now up 27-10 at the half. That's nice. Come on, defense. 3rd down for the Buccaneers. 3rd and 17 with 4:51 to go in the 3rd. If I have to imagine, they're either going to throw something deep over the middle or they're doing a screen pass. That's usually the formula on a 3rd and long play. Buccaneers have at the Saints 44. Sterling Shepard goes out in motion. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Mayfield throws. It is caught by Emeka Egbuka, and the Saints do make a tackle. It's 4th down. Quincy Riley on the tackle. I would have to imagine they probably kicked the field goal here. It's 4th and 10. Yep. Chase McLaughlin. Or no, are they punting it? Oh, no. No, they're not. They're just kicking a field goal. I just saw Riley Dixon I saw Riley Dixon, who's the holder, but I didn't see the kicker, and Dixon's their punter. So Chase McLaughlin this season's 14 for 18, as long as it's a 65-yarder. And this one's from 55, so yeah. It's not a gimme. It's definitely a long one. Kick is up, right down the middle. All right, Buccaneers take a 17-3 lead over the Saints. All right, let's see the scores. All right, Buccaneers up on the Saints 17-3 with 4:02 left in the third. Broncos up on the Cowboys 27-10, and the Colts up on the Titans 17-7. All right, come on Saints, lock in, man. If you can just get a touchdown on this drive, you're only down by 7. Then if you get a stop and score another touchdown, then you're tied up. But now I'm curious, are we going to see Tyler Shuck play this drive? Because they showed Shuck awfully a lot, and he was talking to Doug Nussmeier when they were looking at the film. So maybe we're going to see some Tyler Shuck action. At this point, you might as well. Because if you win, you're 2-6. If you lose, you 1-7 at this point. Did we fire Broncos? I doubt it, because that would have probably gotten an alert. We're not going to fire him before the Bama game. LSU is in discussions about a Brian Kelly buyout, so that's nice. Kick is good. Yeah, well, that already happened, so. So we would pay him $53 million? All right, 4:02 left in the third. Kick is away. It's going to be returned to the 20, to the 25. Gets it near the 30. All right, Tyler Shuck's coming in. They pulled Rattler. Rattler on the sidelines and that. Tyler Shuck's in the game, so let's see. Let's see how Tyler Shuck does. Saints fans are happy, so. First and 10 for the Saints. All right. Got Tyler Shuck in the game. First and 10. Saints have it at their own 30. Taysom Hill in motion. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck throws. Caught by Taysom Hill. Quick throw. Gets about 5 or 6 yards there. It's going to be second down with the Saints. All right. Good throw by Shuck. Brought down by Sarovia Nets, or whatever his name is. Let's see how well the offense can move with Shuck. That's what I'm looking for. This entire season is basically preseason at this point. Second and 4. Saints have it at their own 36. It's going to be hand off to Kamara, and Kamara is only going to get like about 2 or 3 yards. It's not bad. Third down. Trevor Payne got pushed after the play. Brought down by Benjamin Morrison and Yaya Diaby. 3rd and 2 for the Saints. Commentators Kenny Albert, Jonathan Vilma, former Saint, Megan Olivey, and Mike Pereira. 3rd and 2. There's Rattler on the sideline in the hat, as John pointed out. 3rd and 2. Saints have it. They're on 38. Shuck under center. Belly goes in motion. Saints call their first timeout with 2:43 left in the third. All right. Shuck made a good throw. And look, I want Shuck to do good. I wanted Rattler to do good. But this is what it has to be, then oh well. Let's see these scores. All right. Buccaneers up on the Saints 17-3. Broncos up on the Cowboys 27-10. Colts up on the Titans 17-7. I mean, I still am of the opinion that Rattler played solid, but he just wasn't getting the job done, and you might as well see what you got in Shuck. You might as well. And hey, maybe the Saints could win games with Shuck. You never know. I mean, so far he had a good pass to Taysom Hill. Bro, I'm gonna go changing this into some shorts. I'll be right back. Go change into some shorts. I'm back. New and improved. Just like the Saints, maybe. I don't know. Colts just got another touchdown. Yep. All right, Taysom Hill's lined up at quarterback right now. It's 3rd and 2. Taysom Hill takes a snap. Taysom's going to keep it himself, and he picks up a Saints first down. All right. I mean, this could be potentially the future of the Saints that we're looking at right now. Jack Stoll, pretty good block. Luke Fortner had a pretty good block. You know, he's the air court. Well, he's not the air court replacement necessarily, but he's filling in for him. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Saints have it inside their own 40. Tyler Shuck. Oh, and Kamara goes in motion. Shuck takes a snap. Tyler Shuck throws, and it's caught. Please tell me that's just a drop. Did he fumble that ball? I think, don't tell him. What is going on? What is happening? Who put some freaking sticky stuff on this football? Why is everybody fumbling the ball? This is not normal. This needs to be investigated. This bullcrap needs to be investigated. They are reviewing it. But what is happening with this football? Let's see. I don't know. I think that's a fumble. What is happening with this football? Aints are a joke and will be in 2026 too. Okay, well, apparently they overturned the call. With 1:57 left in the third. So it's going to be 2nd down. They overturned it, which I guess is better than it being a fumble. But since that's the case, Shaheed, you got to catch the ball and fall on it. 2:01 left in the third. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. All right, 2nd and 10. See what Tyler Shuck has cooking. Saints have it inside their own 40. Tyler Shuck, quick throw, caught by Shaheed. Shaheed's got some blockers. And Shaheed, he gets close to it. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and short. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. He was tackled by Tyke Smith and Levante David. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Saints. Saints have it inside their own something. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck throws and was that? Bro, what? What's the call on the field? What happened? Is it an interception or an incompletion? What? Chris Olave had it and it was just taken away from him. Get some new receivers, bro. I'm done with these receivers right now. Antoine Winfield just took it away from Chris Olave. Get some receivers, man. This is not fair. This is not fair to Tyler Shuck. This is not fair to him that he has to be throwing the ball to these guys. Chris Olave, bro, you have to bring in the ball. You can't just let him take the ball from you. You can't let him take the ball from you. Get Shuck some new receivers at the trade deadline. This is not fair to him. This is not fair to me. This is not fair to any Saints fan. This This wasn't even fair to Rattler. This is not fair to any Saints player. But you got some people saying how Olave's trapped on the Saints. No, Olave is a part of the trap. Like, free Olave. Yes, free Olave, because that means I will be free. Like, bro, and that's going to count as a pick for Shuck. That's technically Tyler Shuck's first interception of his career, and that is not his fault. It's not his fault that Olave just has zero muscle. That I could probably bench more than Chris Olave. The Saints aren't a joke. Chris Olave is a joke. The defense is a joke. Tyler Shuck is playing solid right now. I know he's only thrown like 3 passes or 4 passes, but he's playing solid. He is. You can't say he's not. Like, are y'all watching this game? The amount of times the receivers have been selling our QBs. But we're going to make Rattler the scapegoat. We're going to make Tyler Shuck the scapegoat after this year. And we're going to draft another quarterback that's going to be the scapegoat. It's disgusting, and I hate it. I hate it for the QB situation. I hate it for these QBs that they are getting sold because Chris Olave decided to just give away a Christmas present. It's not even December. Why are you doing this? You're so pathetic, Chris Olave. I'm tired of you. I am literally tired of you. Like, do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth right now? I am tired of you. I am tired. So, yes, trade him. Trade him. Trade him. I don't care. That was not on Shuck. And if you say that's on Shuck, then you have zero ball knowledge. That's our 4th turnover. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers at the 50. Mayfield under center. Disgusting. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Rachaad White. Gets about 2 yards. Brought down by Devon Godchild and Cameron Jordan. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 8 for the Buccaneers coming up. I feel so bad for Tyler Shuck that that's going to count as an interception. When I guess, yes, you legally have to make that an interception on the stat sheet, but we all know that was not on Shuck. And if anybody comes in here saying that's on Shuck, you don't know ball knowledge. I'm pretty sure a baby goat could probably knows more than you. If you say that was on Shuck. That was a perfect ball. Perfect. That Olave just gave away. 2nd and 8. Buccaneers have it at the Saints 48. Mayfield under center. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Play fake. Mayfield throws off the hands of Ibuka. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 8 for the Buccaneers with 39 seconds left in the third. And the Saints defense has only given up 1 touchdown all game. And we're still down by 2 touchdowns. Saints have 4 turnovers and 3 points. We've committed more turnovers than we have scored points. 3rd and 8. Buccaneers have it the Saints 48 with 39 seconds left in the third. Saints showing pressure. Ibuka in motion. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Saints bring a little pressure. He throws, but it's wide open for a first down. Wide open. Wide open. Just wide open. How is that not holding? Tez Johnson just wide open. Quincy Riley, what are you doing, my guy? 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers. End of the third quarter. Saints down by 14, 17-3. That was just not good. Let's see what's going on. Buccaneers up on the Saints 17-3. Broncos up on the Cowboys 27-10, and the Colts up on the Titans 24-7. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad for Tyler Shuck. I really do. I even still feel bad for Spencer Rattler. That all these guys, all these quarterbacks are being scapegoated because they have trash cans or like they have to throw the ball to basically jugs machines. Because that's basically who they are. Chris Olave, what's your excuse? Like, that was a perfect pass. That Shuck couldn't have thrown that more perfect. But yeah, it's going to count as an interception because Olave just let him take it from him. Olave let him do that. And that hurts my soul. That really does. That Chris Olave. And I heard through the grapevine that the Saints are looking to extend Chris Olave. Why? Why? Because he had 1,000 yards his first 2 seasons? It's pretty easy to get 1,000 yards now. This is a game the Saints could have won. And they still can win this one if they get their head on right. But it's pretty unlikely now. They're about to be 1-7. I say just let Shuck ride it out. Because now you might as well. I'm still not in tanking mood. I won't be in the tanking mode until we're like officially eliminated. Because somehow, someway, we still have a chance at the playoffs. Like Jim said that we are going to be a joke next year too. We don't know that. Seasons are different. Time of the fourth quarter. All right, this fixes score. First and 10 of the Buccaneers at the Saints 34. Play action. Baker Mayfield has all day. He's going to throw a deep one. Dropped. It was in the end zone too, but Mika Ibuka drops it. To me, 2nd and 10 for the Buccaneers. He dropped it. That's good. That's good. That's good. John says flag. What flag? I don't see a flag. Lontae Taylor breaks that up. Oh, in the Denver game? Yeah, I see pass interference on Riley Moss. All right, I was going to say 14:54 left in the fourth. Second and 10 for the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers have the ball at the Saints 34. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Quick throw. Bobbled. Caught by Tez Johnson, though. And the Saints do make a good tackle. I don't even think he got any yards out of that. Jonas Anchor gets the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Buccaneers coming up. Come on, defense. Come on. At least got to stop, man. That's the least you can do. Cowboys got a touchdown. All right. Tez Johnson, first 3 games, got 8 receiving yards. In the last 3 games, 162 yards and 2 touchdowns. And today has 43 yards. All right. 3rd and 10. Buccaneers have it at the Saints 34. Tez Johnson in motion. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. Mayfield, he's going to throw it, and it is dropped by Tez Johnson. Wide open over the middle, but he just drops it. It's going to be 4th and 10 with 14:08 left. Come on, let's get a blocked field goal. Let's see. Was that dropped? Oh. Yeah, that was a decent throw by Mayfield. If he would have led him, I feel like he would have had that. But I mean, a drop is a drop. 4th and 10, 14:08 left. Come on, block it. Block it. It's a 52-yard attempt. Chase McLaughlin. Block it, block it, block it. Kick is up. He snuck it in. He just snuck it in. He almost missed that. He just snuck it in. Dallas 17-17. No, Dallas is down 27-17, not 17-17. Well, the Saints are down 20-3. All right, let's see the scores. Buccaneers up on the Saints 20-3. Broncos up on the Cowboys 27-17, and the Colts up on the Titans 24-7. I mean, yeah. We're down by 17 points now. Yeah, it's 17-27, not 17-19. All right. At this point, you might as well see what you have in shucks. Like, we benched Spencer Rattler after like 7.5 games. Yeah. But I didn't think I was going to say this, but I actually like this decision. Because like you're probably not going to win games at this point. You might as well see what you have in Shuck, and if he's not good, then thanks, man. Might as well. You drafted him with your 2nd-round pick, so you might as well see what you have in him. You drafted him over guys like Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, Will Howard. I mean, you made him the 3rd quarterback off the board. You took him over Quinn Ewers. Like, you made this dude the 3rd pick, like 3rd quarterback picked off the draft in April. So you might as well see what you got in that. He almost missed the field goal too, bro. It's 20-3. Whatever. Season's over anyway. It doesn't really affect the outcome. Texas, go Longhorns. I mean, they barely beat Mississippi State. Look, Texas, they low-key suck. All right. Well, no, not low-key. They high-key suck. Like, they are trash. I don't think they should be ranked, but of course they are because they're Texas. Kick is away. It's going to be returned out of the goal line, or out of the end zone, I should say, to the 20. Around the 24 is where they bring down Mr. Devin Neal. All right, Tyler Shuck. Let's see what he can. His second drive. This isn't the first NFL game he's played because he played a little bit in that Seattle game when we lost 44-13. But this is the first time where they actually benched rather. 1st and 10 for the Saints. 13:57 left. 1st and 10. Saints have at their own 24. Olave in motion. Tyler Shuck takes the snap. Shuck is going to throw. Caught by Chris Olave, who actually brings it down. And I think he got enough for a first down. No, they're going to mark him just a yard short. 2nd down for the Saints. 2nd and 1. Saints have it at their own 33. Tyler Shuck takes the snap. Shuck is looking. Shuck goes deep with fit. Chris Olave can't bring it down. He would have been out of bounds anyway. It's 3rd and 1. With 13:30 left. Yeah, he would have been out of bounds anyway, even if he did catch it. Touchdown, Indy. 3rd and 1. All right, Chris Olave is walking off the field. Saints have it their own 33. Juwan Johnson in motion, hands it off up the middle. Alvin Kamara picks up a first down. Gets it across the 35. Olave has his hands on his knees, so yeah, he's probably going to be out for a bit. Gassed up a little bit. 1st and 10. Saints got to move. Saints have it at their own 36. Shuck throws, batted up, incomplete, intended for Devon Bailey over the middle. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Saints with 13:04 remaining. Flag but declined. What, in the Denver game? 13:04 left. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Saints have it at their own 36. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck, he's going to keep it himself and just slides after a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down. Touchdown in Denver, but flag. That penalty is OPI. Avante David forced Shuck to slide. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Saints. Third and 9. Saints have it inside their own 37. Shaheed in motion. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck throws. Caught by an open Shaheed. It's going to be 2 yards shy of it. It's going to be 4th down. Gets tackled by Tyke Smith. You're the Saints. You got to go. So no touchdown in Denver. Settle for 3. All right. 4th and 2. Saints offense staying out there. They're going to go forward from their own 44. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck's going to throw. Dropped by Juwan Johnson. That's not a surprise. Been doing that all season. Turnover on downs. 11:44 left. Juwan Johnson dropped it. Buccaneers ball. If he caught it, he might have had a first down. But catching the ball is not really his thing. So, all right, Buccaneers up on the Saints 20-3. Broncos up on the Cowboys 30-17. Colts up on the Titans 31-7. Football games. Yeah. Well, Tampa Bay pretty much has this one in the bag. We need a trade for a receiver at the trade deadline. We need to trade for a cheap receiver, but a good one too. Not a guy that's just rotting on someone's bench. Like, no, we need like I don't know, some guy that won't cost too much, but a guy that you could probably pick up. Like maybe who's a receiver out there? Like maybe go for like trying to think of the teams. Like maybe try to get like a Khalil Shakir, maybe, or Patriots. Maybe the Mario Douglas. You could see if New England wants to move him. Jets, Cowboys. Do they have anybody? Not really. Cowboys, Giants, Eagles. Maybe. I mean, AJ Brown probably cost too much. Maybe see if you could like maybe get Devontae Smith. See what they're asking for him. Um, Washington. You can maybe see if they're looking to trade away McLaurin. If they are. They're probably not, but you could just check with them. Ravens, maybe see if Zay Flowers is on the market. Bengals, Browns, maybe Jerry Jeudy. I think Jerry Judy's probably the likeliest guy you could probably get for the cheap. Like probably the best guy you could probably get for cheap. I don't know. Sucks, man. Sucks. First and 10 for the Buccaneers. It's going to be a handoff to Sean Tucker where he has lots of room and he almost gets a first down. It's going to be second down, push out of bounds by Alontae Taylor. Second down for the Buccaneers. And Alontae Taylor's limping now. Second down, Buccaneers. The defense still only gave up one touchdown. That's the crazy part. Yeah, Taylor, he's just hopping around on the sideline right now. He's sitting on the bench now. Second and 3 for the Buccaneers as the clock's going to keep running. Buccaneers have it, the Saints 37. Baker Mayfield takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Sean Tucker where the Saints get him in the backfield. Demario Davis got some. Probably going to make him lose some yards, but you know what? They eventually got him. It's going to be third down for the Buccaneers. All right, defense, see if you can stop him here. We're going over to Indianapolis at the 10-yard line. Daniel Jones takes a snap. Jones rolls out to his left. Throws, caught. Touchdown, Josh Downs for a 10-yard touchdown. Colts are now up 31-7 over the Titans with 4:57 left in the third. Come on, defense. Third down for the Buccaneers. Alontae Taylor's going into the blue medical tent behind the offensive lineman. That's not good. Third and 3. Buccaneers have it at the Saints 37. Play clock's running. Baker Mayfield is going to take the snap. There's going to be another handoff to Sean Tucker with the Saints stop him. It's going to be fourth down. Chase Young and Demario Davis come on for the tackle. Fourth down. Let's see. If you're Tampa Bay, I think you. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I mean, you probably. If I was in Tampa, I'm just kicking the field goal. Your defense is stopping them all day, or stopping us all day, so I would just kick the field goal. 4th and 2. Let's see what they do here. All right, Chase McLaughlin's coming out here for the field goal. He's been making kicks all day, so. 54-yard attempt, and this man's been kicking long field goals all day as well. He's 2 for 2 today. Kick is up, right down the middle. Buccaneers now go up 23-3. Let's see. Wait, did Myles Garrett get 5 sacks and they still lost? There ain't no way this man got 5 sacks and they lost 32-13. But Myles Garrett chose that when he signed with Cleveland. 20-3. Oh yes. Well, now it's 23-3. We're down by 20. I mean, this game is realistically probably over, but I mean, the Saints could still come back. Yes, 5-second loss. That's tough. I mean, if the Saints can just score a touchdown, get a quick stop, score another touchdown, you're only down 6. Fumble in Denver. Who fumbled it? Was it Dallas? Because that would help me out. Alright, hold up. Miles Garrett. Man, Miles Garrett got 5 seconds. Yes, I mean 20-point lead, 23-3. Yeah. It sucks. It sucks. But I don't have the emotion to scream anymore. Well, it looks like Dallas fumbled, but they recovered it, so I mean, you're still only down by 3 touchdowns. Like if you can score a touchdown, get the ball back, score another one, get the ball back and score another one, then you win the game. Is that gonna happen? Probably not, but I could always dream. If I'm Tyler Shock, I'm just throwing the ball deep the rest of the game because you might as well. Got nothing else to lose at this point. You're 1-6. The game's in the balance. You're down by 20. So what's the point at this point? Next week, I would have to imagine it's probably gonna be Shuck's first career start against the Rams. All right, 9:26 left. Let's see, 23-3. Vita Vea, 6'4", 347 out of Washington, 2-time Pro Bowl selection. This is already his 8th season. I still remember when he got drafted. That makes me feel a little bit old. All right, let's see. 10 went for it on 4th, flags in play. Dang. Like flag on Tennessee, or was it flag on the Colts? All right, well, it says defensive holding on Kenny Moore. All right, 9:26 left. Chase McLaughlin's coming out here. Kick is away. It's going to be returned from like the 7-yard line to the 15, 20, past the 30. All right, Devin Neal, pretty good kick return there. Vita Vea, okay, so he played Milpitas High School running back from 2009 to 2012. Okay, looked like he was pretty good at doing it too. Well, that boy was a big running back too. Now he plays nose tackle. He even trucked his own teammate. That's that. 2 flags, both holding defense. Holding defense decline, holding defense. 1st and 10 for the Saints. 9:21 left from their own 33. Juwan Johnson in motion. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Hands off to Alvin Kamara. Gets a decent run by Kamara. Gets like 6 yards there. It's going to be 2nd down for the Saints coming up. Let's see. Commanders ran right into Vita Vea, and Vita Vea literally just pushed him down with one arm. That's how strong Vita Vea is. 2nd and 6 for the Saints at their own 37. Tyler Shuck, quick throw. It's caught by Brandon Cooks, his usual 1 catch a game. It's brought down shy of the 40, at least I think. It's going to be 3rd down for the Saints. Forward progress might get it to like the 40, though. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Saints. From their own 40, Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to throw it, and it is caught by Juwan Johnson for a 1st down. Juwan Johnson actually hangs on to it this time. Tagged by Taki Smith. All right, 1st and 10. That was a good throw by Shuck and a good catch by Johnson. Ooh, Jacob Parrish is down on the field. That's not good. All right, he is up. So that's a better sign with 8:15 left. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Saints. Probably after a commercial break. I would have to. They're probably going to go to commercial due to the injury. First and 10 Saints. I don't think we're going to commercial break. All right. 1st and 10. Sack and DY. Is that supposed to be like sack and Indy? All right, 1st and 10. Saints have it inside the Buccaneers 45 or 46. All right, Brandon Cooks in motion. I think Shuck takes a snap. Shuck's going to dump it off. Caught by Chris Olave. Olave gets it near the 1st down. Tackled by Jamel Dean. It's going to be 2nd down. Second half, Buccaneers had 19 plays in opponent territory, while the Saints only had 1 play in opponent territory. 2nd and 3. Saints have it at the Buccaneers 38. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck's going to throw. Caught by Juwan Johnson, who then goes out of bounds for a 1st down. Pushed out of bounds by Benjamin Morrison. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Saints. Let's go. I want to see some promise out of Tyler Shuck right now. At least make the game close, at least. All right, 1st and 10 Saints. You're letting too much time run off. Saints have it the Buccaneers 34. Chris Olave in motion. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to go deep with it. He's got a wide open Shaheed who he overthrows. That would have been a walk-in touchdown. 2nd and 10 with 6:46 left. That was a wide open Shaheed. That would have been a walk-in touchdown. He beat the man coverage. He was wide open for a touchdown. Bare minimum, that gets him into the 5-yard line. Just overthrows him a little bit. Okay. Shuck just missed him. 2nd and 10. Saints have it the Buccaneers 34. Devon Vele in motion. Saints use their 2nd timeout with 6:46 left. That would have been a freaking touchdown too. If the Saints score a touchdown, do you go for an onside kick, or do you just give up on the game? I would go for an onside kick, just to make things interesting, because you never know what can happen. You only got 1 timeout now, so I would just go for the onside, because you never know what can happen. Because if you get a touchdown, you're only down 13. But that's only if you can even score. Come on, 2nd and 10 for the Saints. We got to start hurrying up, though. 6:46 left. From the Buccaneers 34. Tyler Shuck takes a snap, quick throw, caught by Olave, who gets quickly tackled. It's going to be 3rd down. I think the Saints probably know this game's over. They're just playing with no energy right now. Onside kick it, that's what I'm saying. But first you got to score. Spencer Rattler, 15 for 21, 138 yards, 1 interception, and a fumble loss. Tyler Shuck, 9 for 15, 60 yards, and 1 interception. But that pick was not his fault, but of course he's going to register his pick. Tyler Shuck throws, caught. 1st down, Brandon Cooks. He actually makes 2 catches today. That's nice. Talk about Levante David and Dennis. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Saints. About 6 minutes to play. 1st and 10. Saints have it at the Buccaneers 23. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck's looking. Shuck's going to throw, and it's batted down. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Saints with 5:49 left. Batted down by Vita Vea. So I think, yeah, it just got batted down by Vita Vea. All right. 5:49 left. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Current drive, Saints 9 plays for 43 yards, 3:32 off the clock. Saints have it the Buccaneers 23. Chris Olave in motion, 2nd and 10. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is looking. Shuck is going to get sacked because his offensive line is trash. 3rd down. There is a flag, though. There is a flag. Maybe we get like offensive or defensive holding. I mean, not offensive. Yeah, maybe it's on the defense. Nope, it's a legal shift. A legal shift on the Saints. They declined it to make it third down. I told you, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. This team's just cursed. This team, as soon as they get into good field position, they don't know what they're doing. They're like, bro, what are we doing? We're supposed to be the Saints. 30-19. Tyler Shuck is going to quick throw it. Caught by Rashid Shaheed. Nowhere near the marker, though. It's fourth down. See what they decide to do here. If I'm the Saints, I'm going for this. 100 out of 100. It's 4th and 10. You might as well. You got nothing to lose here. Anthony Nelson, 24 pass rush snaps, 2 sacks, 4 QB pressures, and an interception return for a touchdown. 4th and 10. Saints have it. The Buccaneers, 24. Taysom Hill's in. No, that's not Taysom. Tyler Shuck spins out of the sack, throws incomplete. What was that decision? Jack Stoll. First of all, he dropped it, but even if he caught it, he was actually going to lose yards. What was that play call, Kellen? Well, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. 4:52 left. 1st and 10 for the Bucs. .452 remaining. Buccaneers have it their own 24. Taylor, what about Taylor? Hands it off to Sean Tucker. The Saints make the tackle in the backfield. It's going to be 2nd down for the Buccaneers. Clock's going to run. Second and 9. Second and 9. Buccaneers have it at their own 25. They put in their backup QB. Hands off. It's going to be a handoff. It's like 4 yards. It's 3rd down. I think that's Teddy Bridgewater. Yep, Teddy Bridgewater, 2015 Pro Bowl selection, former Saint. 7-38 to the Colts accordion. So we 3rd and 9 for the Buccaneers. Baker in fantasy. That's good for you. 3rd and 5. Buccaneers have it inside their own 32. Oh no, they're 28. What just happened to my computer? Why did I get the black screen of death? 3rd and 5. It's gonna be a handoff. Saints make the tackle. He only gets it to like the 30. It's gonna be 4th down for the Buccaneers. But what happened to my freaking computer? 4th and 4. Why is it black? 4th and 4. Buccaneers coming out here to punt. Riley Dixon on 4th and 4. Punt is away. It's going to travel. She fair catches it around the 18 and then goes out of bounds. How is Baker only have 4 points? I don't know. Let me turn off my computer and turn it back on. 1st and 10 for the Saints with 2:29 left. This is going to probably be the last drive of the game. All right. Saints have it at their own 19. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to throw it, and it's dropped. By who else but Juwan Johnson. Wide open, he drops it. The turnovers killed us. That Spencer Rattler fumble in the first quarter, on the first drive, actually. That fumble, and then Rattler threw the pick six to Anthony Nelson. That didn't help. And then Chris Olave, or no, that was Rashid Shaheed who fumbled the ball. And then Chris Olave basically gave the ball to the defender, but it counted as an interception for Antoine Winfield. Juwan Johnson dropped it. 2nd and 10. Saints have it. They're on 19. Tyler Shuck takes the snap. Shuck's going to throw it. Caught by Johnson, who just falls down. No, that's not Johnson. That's Rashid Shaheed, who just catches it and then falls down. It's going to be 3rd down for the Saints, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning probably, unless they get another snap off. It's 3rd and 4 for the Saints. Tyler Shuck's doing this. 3rd and 4. Saints have it inside their own 24, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Saints down 23-3. You know what? I'm not even mad at this point. I've passed the mad stage. I don't know if you can tell. I'm disappointed, but I'm not even going to yell. I'm not even going to scream. There's no point in that. There's no point in me doing that. Oh yeah, I got a new subscriber. Sugar Stat Tick. That's nice. Guess I got that today. 2-minute warning. Saints down 23-3, as y'all can clearly see on the scoreboard. What up? Alright. Alright, I just texted Dad. You know, my dad asked if we're going to do this show right after, and we will at some point, like probably around 7, but not like right after, you know? Maybe my computer overheated. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. I just completely shut off on me. Alright, well, it's back up now. I just got to get all my stuff back. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, Buccaneers defense, 4 sacks, 2 interceptions, and 1 was returned for a touchdown, 2 forced fumbles, 5 tackles for loss, 5 QB hits, and 2 turnovers on downs. The Buccaneers defense just killed us today. When we had Rattler or Tyler Shuck, it just didn't matter. 3rd and 4, Saints have it inside their own 24. Chris Olave in motion with 2 minutes left. The game is over, so it doesn't really matter. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck throws. Caught by Olave. Doesn't really get much out of it. It's going to be 4th down. 4th down. If you're the Saints, you have nothing to lose here. I would just go for it. You have nothing to lose. 4th and 3 for the Saints. Saints have it at their own 26. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to run out of the sack. Shuck is going to pick up a Saints 1st down. Gets it to like 33. Saints still have 1 timeout, but you don't really have to really use that for real. All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints coming up after they converted on 4th down for something, I guess. Something. 1st and 10. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to throw, and the pass is caught. Rashid Shaheed made a good catch and got a 1st down out of it with 1:09 left. He got out of bounds, stopped the clock. 1st and 10 Saints. Benjamin Morrison on the coverage. We're going to see how Shuck does next week. I would imagine he probably starts next week. All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints with 1:09 left. Saints have it at their own 40 with a 1st and 10. There is a flag. It's either going to be false start or offsides. Neutral zone infraction of the Buccaneers. That's nice, I guess. What? Benjamin Morrison? That's my cousin's name, hello. Oh, that's nice. Benjamin Morrison Jansen. Well, 1st and 5. Saints have it their own 45. Tyler Shuck, quick throw, caught by Rashid Shaheed for a 1st down. Gets into Buccaneers territory. Is he hurt? He's still down. I think Shaheed's hurt. No. Maybe, yeah, he's down on knee. I think we just lost Shaheed. How have they only scored 23? Damn, Saints are home done. Well, that's the thing. We only allowed one offensive touchdown. Shaheed's still down. Yeah, I think Shaheed's going to be out for a while now. Which I think, yeah, 57 seconds left, by the way, yeah. Like, the Saints only allowed one offensive, they only allowed one touchdown. The other touchdown came from Rattler. All right, good news. Shaheed is running off on his own, so that's a good sign. Buccaneers' upcoming schedule: bye week, Patriots, Bills, Rams, Cardinals. They got a pretty. Those are some tough games. They got 3 tough games, and then they got the Cardinals. First and 10. Saints have it inside the Buccaneers 48 with 57 seconds left. If we could have just scored some points, this could have been a whole different game. This game was winnable for the Saints. The score might not look like it, but this game was winnable. They had a lot of opportunities to win. The score might not reflect that, but Shuck throws off balance. Vele tries to go with one hand, but he drops it. Pass is incomplete. 53 seconds left. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Today's been a midday for football, bro. Who would have thought the Jets played in the best game of the day? Who would have thought? Best game today was Jets-Bengals. I never thought I'd ever say that. 2nd and 10. Saints have it inside the Buccaneers 48 with 53 seconds to go. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck gets out of a sack. He's going to roll out to his right. Shuck's going to take off with it, and he's going to run out of bounds with 46 seconds left. Doesn't get enough for a 1st down, but gets some good yardage there. It's going to be 3rd down for the Saints coming up. Devin Neal is probably one of the better blocking running backs in the league, though. That I'll say. 3rd and 4 for the Saints with 46 seconds to go. Long interception. Win the Denver game. 3rd and 4. Tyler Shuck breaks out of the sack. Shuck is going to throw it and off the hands of Devon Vele. But to be fair, there was a tight window. It's going to be 4th and 4 with 38 seconds left. This is probably the last play. Can't even be mad at the defense today. Like, the defense wasn't perfect, but they got stops. Like, don't get me wrong, the defense wasn't perfect by any means, but they were definitely, yeah. Big man pick from 10 to the 50-yard line. 4th and 4. Saints have it. The Broncos 42, or not the Broncos. The Buccaneers 42. Tyler Shuck throws and it's caught for a first down by Brandon Cooks with 33 seconds left. All right, at this point, just get a touchdown and I'll be satisfied. 33 seconds to go. 1st and 10. Saints have it in between the 32 and the 31, so they really have inside the Buccaneers 32 with 33 seconds to go. All right. Devon Vele in motion. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Play action. Shuck is going to go deep with it. Overthrows Juwan Johnson. It's going to be incomplete. 28 seconds left. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. We'll see how Shuck plays next week, and most likely his first career start against the Rams. Let's at least get Shuck his first career touchdown. 28 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Saints have it inside the Buccaneers 32. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to throw, and it is caught for a first down to Juwan Johnson. If I'm the Saints, I'm calling the timeout. Oh, well, they don't have any timeouts. That's the thing. 1st and 10. Let's see if the Saints can get into the end zone and at least get Shuck his first career touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 15. Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to throw it up and just out of bounds. Out of bounds, intended for Mason Tipton. 5 seconds left, 2nd and 10, last play, unless it's a penalty on the Buccaneers. Honestly, just take a shot to the end zone and see what happens. 5 seconds to go, 2nd and 10. This is the last play, unless it's a penalty on the Buccaneers. Or a quick incompletion, but I doubt it. 2nd and 10, 5 seconds. From the 15-yard line of Tampa Bay. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck is going to get, he gets sacked. That's going to end the game. Buccaneers win 23-3. That wraps it up. Buccaneers now have a 6-2 record this season, ties the best start in franchise history. Saints dropped to 1-7. I can't even be mad at the defense. The score does not reflect it, but the Saints had a lot of chances to win this game. This was not a 23-3 ball game. The score does not reflect how the game was. Just because the Buccaneers won 20, just because the Buccaneers beat us by 20 points. If you actually watched the game, you know that was not the case. The Saints had a lot of opportunities to take this one. They had a lot of opportunities to take this one. But the turnovers, we turned the ball over 4 times. You're not going to beat anybody turning the ball over 4 times. Doesn't matter who you're playing. You can be playing against blind hamsters. And if you turn the ball over 4 times, you're not going to win. The amount of times the Saints had a chance. Their defense literally got to stop 4 straight times at the 1-yard line. But then Spencer Rattler 2 plays later throws a pick 6. It's you can't. Chris Olave fumbled, or not Olave, Shaheed fumbles the ball. You can't do that. Chris Olave gave the ball to the defender. You can't do that and expect to win games. So, check back on the Hurricane Mike Show later tonight at 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, where we'll be going over this loss for the Saints. I'm used to it. This is going to be the 7th, well, really the 6th time, because we didn't do it after the Buffalo game. But, yeah, 1-7. Never feels good. Shout out to... Let me give my shout-outs. All right, shout out to Connor, Jim NFL 7. Shout out to Richard Worcester. Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to Mick Swagger. Shout out to John Jansen. And I think that's it. Those shout outs. Bye. Buccaneers win. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see y'all later. Huh.